There you go.
Suspects. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to OnlyCops. We are here on a Tuesday stream. Keith and I are holding down the fort. We're going to be doing Tuesdays, and on Tuesdays, we watch police adjacent stuff for the uninitiated. I am Billless today. Again, he is getting set up in the desert. He should be joining us here probably this week, likely starting on Thursday. We shouldn't be missing any streams coming up soon because I am less busy, fortunately, for once. So we do police adjacent stuff on Tuesdays, which means like stories surrounding policing. Every once in a while, we'll do like recruiting videos, training videos, stuff of that nature. If you guys are interested in it, let us know. Producer Juan is showing up to once again ruin things today. He first tried to give you a distractionary flashbang stream, and then he's here to mess up OBS and make a bunch of fan noises.
You're goddamn right.
So, anyways, for the uninitiated, I myself was a police officer in another life in a relatively large city from 2017 to 2021. I was joined with Bill. Keith was a police officer back in the day of the dinosaurs. He's been a police officer for quite a long time. Him and I are both currently on to bigger and better things
Deputy.
in our lives. He was a deputy, that's right. I don't want to offend him.
Thanks. Yeah. We had to work.
Right.
I worked.
You probably worked. They're deputies that worked. And then producer Juan is our civilian oversight board and our logistics 18-wheeler, if you want to call him that. He is the man doing all the stuff in the background as far as producing both the content itself, as far as editing, and then really cool merch stuff. He stays on top of trying to keep you guys fed with content. It's been a very busy season for us all, so we're trying to keep
the lights on.
Well, I keep the lights on. Producer Juan just fails to give you rookie reacts. So either way, I do want to
fail. I gave him a double last time so they can wait a month.
I know, it's fine. The you can actually guys thank SWAT or Sony, should I say, for nuking the last episode that we were able to go live with. So if you guys want to go see that, we are offering that for free on our Patreon page. Just go check that out. If you're so inclined while you're there, you can join our Patreon group for as little as $1 a month. That gives you direct access to our Discord as well as a YouTube membership. We'll do the same for the same amount. The only cool difference is our Patreon group, I think, does auto sends now for merch, depending on what level you are as far as contributor. Or if you're on YouTube and you just want to go check it out, you can go check out our store page. Producer Juan has made a lot of really, really cool stuff here for you guys so that you guys can go rep or support or give it to a police officer in need, which is all of them if they're still currently doing the job. We had a lot of stuff to go through because I had some stuff we didn't get to last week, but we're going to get to it today. Bandit is indeed the first place winner, should I say. Styx is also number 2. The Dan Hammer does not count, but I am happy to see him, and he addressed the confusion as far as the double streams. And then Brian Miner is number 3. Mom is in the chat. Cody Smalls, I believe, is new, so welcome to the chat. Christy C. Who am I missing? Dan.
Christy C was first.
Christy C was first?
I believe so.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Everybody's gonna have to bump a thing down. Jordan, it's good to see you. Andrew Sawyer, I'm trying not to miss anybody. Easy. Millennial, this gets harder now that we're bigger. Christian Halsey is good to see you. Singing Wolf is back. I click and nothing. Gonna refresh. Oh my. I don't have any issues as far as connectivity. Wow, Whiskey came in to say late despite the fact that I was on time. That joke would have worked a long time ago. Christian Halsey, thank you for monetizing what's likely going to be an unmonetizable stream due to the amount of music in some of these clips. Police-ish Tuesdays, Andrew. Emu is here. It is good to see you. Josh, what's going on, homie? His comment is, when is... Here, I'm going to pin this. When is the next rookie episode? Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone came in to ruin my little OBS settings again.
You've lied about being late, so I had to join.
Oh, I was on time.
Mm.
You can look back at the timestamp, sir.
UTC.
He said UTC. He said that's debatable. Anyways, welcome, Whiskey. If you guys ever are interested in being bored but getting to listen to a very sultry voice, you can go check out 68 Whiskey's channel. It's 8 ATE, I believe, as opposed to 8 the number.
Oh, yeah, the 8. Yeah, the 8.
Why is it not 60 drink whiskey? I'm making.
Don't drink.
I know. I don't either. I'm just saying.
Unreal.
Joe is here. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I am. If I am, and I've offended you, I'm sorry. He said next, Dan. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and zoom in on this guy.
I have to drink 3 times as much because of you guys.
Bro, and he doesn't even have to watch most of these. He said 3 times the fun.
Someone has to consume all that alcohol for the economy.
This is officers using stun grenades in London. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. I think we're now arrestable since I've talked about London. There's no audio to this. Oh, they're just hurling these things.
Oh my goodness.
You can kind of see them up here.
Yeah.
This is like the worst bro. I'm really disappointed in London for having like the biggest network of CCTV cameras. This is
for real.
This is pretty weak.
Terrible
sauce.
angle.
Like a used car lot in like Portland probably has a better camera angle than this. Chris Kaufman, also thank you.
Naruto ran right out of it as soon as he had the first one.
This was also filmed on a potato. I don't know what this is.
Got 60 pixels per square inch.
Hold on.
Good lord.
Filmed on a potato.
Tater.
Hater. There you go.
Producer 1 does not approve.
I don't.
Yeah, it's frozen whiskey, Commander.
There
I
it is.
eat it.
I'm gonna like it though, just because it's here.
Did you at least delete the other stream or are people just sitting there?
Yeah, I hit delete.
Okay.
Check it if you want. It shouldn't be live. I had to go into like a queue, click delete. It said you can leave this tab while you wait for it to delete, and then I updated the Discord. If not,
did you change the thumbnail on this one?
This one is different. Yeah. I used one of the old me and Bill ones.
No, I know you used the body cam one, but this is the Tuesday stream.
Yeah, that's fine. They don't know any better. It's fine.
Got a good light.
They do though. They roast us every time.
I ain't worried about it. They roast me. Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
They roast me and then they roast you. Once they figure out I didn't do
Look
it.
at that car come. Oh, he's in the tree line. Okay.
So why would you pit? So he pits this guy while someone's trying to throw spike strips. It took me a second to like unpack this, but like.
I think they were probably getting a lot of boops on the old Motorola.
You think maybe this is 2 different? This looks like the same agency.
No, it's the same agency. I'm betting you like everyone's trying to key up at the exact same time. Dude from the spike strip was like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw the spike strip," and the guy's like, "I'm gonna pit."
Bro, is the second angle with the potato.
God.
I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm not hearing anything productive. Is there more potato angles here?
Just all.
Oh man.
Nokias are back in
So
town.
we've already started the scorecard. I'm nervous.
55 pixels per foot. Jeez Louise.
Per foot. Portage Police. That's probably municipal, isn't it, Keith?
That's going to be a hotbed. We watched that one last week, I think, where they pursued the white Challenger or Charger.
Is that what this was?
It's also in Portage. Same place.
But is that municipal? Or is that...
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead. Get your stripes on.
Oh, man. Let's see. For an unsuccessful spike strip and pitting into another officer?
Yep.
What do you think? Like a -5?
We're giving -5.
I feel like
We're
that's
early.
fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Current score: Municipal Police is already down -5. We're keeping a scorecard. This was a fun thing I started last time.
Who is this schmuck?
And it's a blast. I have no idea who this guy is. I
I
also
like his Zelda-themed jacket.
I don't. I feel like there's got to be a
Matches our
rule.
cup.
If you're gonna button the jacket, you have to have a tie. If you're gonna leave the
Yeah, of
jacket
course.
open, then
Well-
you can go without the tie.
Especially if you're
You're
sitting.
if you're sitting, you're supposed to unbutton it no matter what.
Real.
But I'm
If it
saying,
just
like in
bunches and you
general,
look like a
yeah.
dummy.
Yeah.
Throw this guy away.
Anyways,
Now we're the fashion police.
the fashion police.
When the Adams County Sheriff took viewers on a
Deputies. I was going to start off the bat. Deputies.
Okay, sheriff, and he actually stated sheriffs, so we'll see what happens.
The sheriff
live-streamed
actually.
police chase end of last month, he had a passenger riding along with him. So that now brings into question two policies that the sheriff himself may have violated. Marshal Zellinger compares the video.
Is it a policy violation when the sheriff does it?
Yeah.
Like, no, right?
I mean, he can get a little flexible with it.
I was gonna say,
Just
a
like,
little.
who's gonna tell him he violated it? That's like,
no.
you know, it's like telling Juan he edited something incorrectly. Like, it could be wrong, but like, he's
But
gonna
actually, it's
he's-
art.
He's
so.
gonna stand there and he's gonna go like this and try to hand you the mouse. He's like, you do
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, I can't.
It's my
I don't
art.
want-
You can't judge my art.
To the rules.
That's his truth.
Hold on.
I have the same set he
We got a
does.
pursuit going.
When Adams
Blue with
County
the red.
Sheriff Rick Reigenborn live streamed from his unmarked car with a ride-along passenger on
Rick
January
Reigenborn?
29th, he involved himself in a chase. He was at 58th and Washington. The vehicle in the pursuit was 6.5 miles away.
Huge. Huge.
Okay, that's a bigger policy violation. This is. That's not close. Okay, is this considered deputy close enough? Because from like a city
if
side
it's-
of the fence, like,
That's
If
gone.
if it's within the county, you know,
oh shit.
technically.
My goodness, dude.
No, I mean,
How fired are you, Whiskey, you think, if you're a rookie cop in a city and you're like, oh, there's a pursuit happening 20
that's-
minutes away from
7 miles away.
I love you. Goodbye.
Can I
Sorry about that.
Can I keep my keepers? They're like, no.
6677th Avenue.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Based on the Adams
Let's go.
County Sheriff's Office ride-along policy, the ride-along passenger should have been dropped off before the sheriff joined.
Okay, that's a dumb policy.
That's dumb.
I used to get into pursuits or like go code all the time with ride along. That was half the
Yeah.
fun. If anything, I was like, you guys want to see what a police car can do with no maintenance and a bunch of adrenaline? You're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, sick. Buckle up.
You want to see me throw a rod in his Tahoe? We're doing it.
We're doing it.
If practicable, the participant should be let out of the vehicle in a safe, well-lighted place. Not only was he not let out, the ride-along helped direct the sheriff.
Give him a gun.
Pursuit
not
entered
lighted.
Denver and was
It's not
called
lighted
off
very-
because the person behind the
It's
wheel
fair.
started driving on the
The
wrong
sheriff
side of the road.
deputized him.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's one of the
You're allowed to do
tactics.
that.
They'll,
Yes.
drive on the
So
wrong
was the
side of
ride
road,
along
so
streaming
we
it,
won't
or
pursue
was
them.
the
I
sheriff
think
streaming
this
it?
is this looks like the passenger seat, so I'm assuming
Okay.
the rider, but
Well, then it's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. This is his producer wand.
The sheriff kept following without lights and sirens. The ride-along passenger kept helping guide the sheriff.
There he is. Where? From the next block. Go through the alley. Go through the alley.
Ultimately,
yeah, I also wonder if the rider was sworn or not, or just like a homie.
Yeah. Who is the writer? This is the question.
the sheriff would park the car and run after the driver, and he
Oh.
caught him. When it was over, he talked about what's normally supposed to happen when a pursuit is called off.
We typically turn and go the other way. With us being in an unmarked car,
Goon County Sheriff's Office in Goontown.
we resume back
Millennial
to normal traffic laws. And
That one, that's incredible.
we observed from a distance.
Based on the Adams County Sheriff's Office pursuit policy, the sheriff probably should not have joined even without a ride-along passenger. Distinctively marked patrol vehicles should replace unmarked vehicles involved in a
I'm gonna be honest. It's like a +10 for the sheriff. Like,
Yeah, so
not
far.
only did he get involved and let his rider go, because he's like, dog, what? I'm an adult. You're an adult. Let's get after
Yeah.
it.
We're
Like-
consenting
like-
adults.
Like,
Let's do it, baby.
what's the fun of doing a ride along if you don't ever get to go code?
Yeah. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? CPR in progress. Hold on, let me pull over real quick and let you. No, bro, we're going.
And then caught the guy.
Yeah.
like it's not like he got involved, got into an accident. He's like, no, he exhibited
Oh, here he
very
is.
good policing here. Like,
The pursuit whenever practicable.
The
Practicable
sheriff
is
said
a
he was
cancer.
busy today and couldn't talk to me
I
about
don't
it.
think that's a word.
Look at this tie pin or this
What
tie
in
clip.
the-
Is it little glasses?
Yes.
Yeah. But
That
for
match
what?
his glasses?
Okay, hold on.
No,
I'm gonna
they don't
add another
match.
category for newscaster.
Call him a six
Yeah,
ass.
for real.
We're
Put that
at
in the bingo
negative.
card, dude.
I'm gonna say -3 overall for the newscaster.
Add that in the bingo card tie. You
His
just-
live stream. I emailed a number of questions to him about the policy and why he chose to involve himself in that chase. I did
looks
not
like a
get a
mortician.
response so far. A question I have is who would investigate if the sheriff did violate his own policies? Kyle, I spoke with a few sheriffs who tell me ultimately
your
it
job,
requires
Mr.
a complaint and that any results of an investigation would be given back to the sheriff to impose.
Yeah, but
Think
the
about
state's...
what you've done.
Okay.
No, that's my big question though. When it's the person in charge who is
So
But that's my big question. Who outside of the county would do anything? I don't know. Maybe the state.
like it's
dang.
kind of like there's
Okay,
checks.
but is
I'm
the
nuts.
state is the state can come in on a non-criminal matter?
Hell
I mean,
no.
this is just strictly in-house. It's admin.
Yeah.
So no, it's like what?
This is kind
stupid.
this is kind of like when and you'll see this like a lot in politics. You'll be like, he put his shoes on left first. That guy's a
Yeah.
rhino. Or like on the other side of the fence, it'll be like, he only tipped 15%. That's because he hates the poors. Like they'll take a situation and blow it like way up. That's exactly what they're doing here. It's like, yes, did he violate policy? Sure.
See,
I've
thing
seen
is,
worse.
he might have been short. I mean, for one thing, why is the sheriff out on a night tour anyway? Is he
Dude.
short-staffed?
Yeah, that's what
Maybe
I'm-
he is the only
you know what?
backup. You know
Plus
what I mean?
15
So,
overall for being
to be
mega
fair,
based. For the sheriff
yeah.
himself to be out
Yeah.
at a night patrol.
Yeah.
My chief would go on patrol sometimes. That was awkward though. I didn't
We're
like
not
that.
we're not doing great. Deputies are at plus 15. Municipals
good.
already at -5. Bro, whiskey last stream, municipal got down to like -63.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were
Pete.
so far
Huge.
away from being even
Huge.
breaking even. It was so bad.
County is very based.
But stream before county took a beating.
Bro, the stream before, we're lucky we weren't keeping score.
It was
'cause
heinous.
County was. I was like, Keith, you need to get your boy. Like,
Yeah.
County was taking just straight L's. Like
Although some
County
were
was
California.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, some were California county, so I don't really count this.
That's not a real state.
Not really. It's like
It's like
Fantasyland out there.
it's like the way China looks at Taiwan. It's like it's there, but I don't know if it's real. Okay, we got jokes today. Yeah, don't
Holding the
attack cops.
perimeter of a murder scene as detectives and forensic investigators painstakingly document the evidence.
Don't touch the.
Crazy look.
Oh
They have-
yes,
This is,
I saw this.
Shout out to the people that investigated, or should I say didn't investigate the Karen Reed case. This is what a murder scene looks like. Look at this, properly quartered off, the whole nine.
Wait, did they look inside even?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. This looks kind of sussy though. This looks like a shooting.
It was. Yeah, it was.
These cones let me know it's also like Pookie and the boys get into a shooting. So this looks like. However, this is the worst detail. Well, no, this is close to the worst detail that's out there. The desk, and or like a med tran where you stuck on like a person that's embedded, like they're in custody but in medical. It's the worst.
Don't touch the tape. Okay, don't untie it. Do you want to?
Literally
It just.
straight to jail. No bullshit, straight to jail. If I like,
Yeah, this dude is very patient. This dude is incredibly patient. You'll see.
like maybe if their demeanor was kind of like,
I'm pretty sure she's drunk too. So.
Go to jail for obstruction of justice? If we have to take you to jail, we will. But I need you not to touch the police tape, and I need you to not. Okay, don't try to walk into the scene. You need to stay out of the scene.
okay, telling someone not to and making sure they don't are two different things.
Yeah.
I don't like that he's staying where he's at. He needs to go over to where she's at and keep her from. Now I wonder. The only caveat I have here is I wonder if this is like a dead end or is this like a hallway that goes all the way through the building? Because I've seen both in these types of apartments.
Yeah.
If it goes all the way
I
through,
think she's locked in.
That makes sense. Now if she's locked in, then like I feel like there has to be some sort of accommodation.
Yeah.
Can you do escort her through somehow?
Something like that, but you'd have to document the whole thing and likely
Be like, I watched her.
What if you like throw her over your shoulder, carry her through?
Like get ready or not, just fling her on top of her car.
We're about to have, you know what? We have a producer Juan scorecard. He gets a solid +3 for having higher fitness standards for policing.
Damn right.
Producer Juan is at +3.
Add a +1 for the light.
If you can't floor his lava a lady out of her apartment.
Okay, Whiskey
Should
gave
not
you
be a
another
cop.
one. He's at +4 now for the red light in the background.
It's nice.
If you want to leave,
got my new
He's
red
going.
light.
He's going.
I'm so
code.
proud. I'm going code at all times.
He's code 2 though. He's not code 3. Oh, his fan might count as a siren.
Well, the
He's
fan
code
might.
3.
The fan's off.
listen, if you
Fan's
want to
off
leave,
right
I can
now.
escort
We
you.
got
I'll be happy
war
to
code
escort
3
you
at the
out,
start.
But if we take you out, you can't come back. Okay?
Dude, it. My bad.
So listen to what I'm telling you, okay? If you want to leave, we can escort
Like
you
that
out.
Andrew's using the Pikachu taser.
What did I do wrong?
I like that you're video recording me.
I am video recording you because you're starting to push the boundaries a lot. So if we decide to arrest you, I want to record it. What about don't you like? What you like? Can you tell me so I can try to improve upon myself? So I can try to improve upon myself so I'm more likable?
This is already.
You're done.
Straight to jail.
Goodbye.
The tape touch, legit, and I know that sounds kind of punitive, would have probably been enough. So I'm like, I can articulate it, that's fine. But this is for sure, like, you're now breaking the tape.
Into the, yeah.
And the reason I'm very, like, normally I'm very, like, in the middle with stuff, or, like, I prefer to talk my way out of having to do any enforcement action if you can avoid it. Mostly because, well, no, it's just that I don't think it's the government's place in most situations to try to intervene. Especially if you're creating circumstances that are creating law enforcement action, right? Mm-hmm. In this instance, there's already a crime that's occurred, and she's potentially ruining evidentiary value of the crime scene, interfering with the ability for us to get some semblance of justice for the victim, right? And in this case, it's the worst kind of crime, which is a murder, right? Like, I don't know. That's why I have beef with this.
Childish.
I seem childish. Can you be more specific?
It's you, bro.
For narration of my body camera, this nice lady has been out here for about 2 hours, and she keeps touching the police tape and trying to go underneath it. So just in case she keeps pushing the boundaries. That's why I'm documenting this for the camera. We've attempted to de-escalate. We've asked her to go inside. We told her she can leave, and we'll escort her out.
This is a white glove service city.
Oh, he did offer to escort her out.
I was about to say,
This is a
he
white
made the
glove
offer.
service city.
Yeah, they're about it here.
The end.
Okay, hey. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm not coming over to touch you.
Come by me either.
I'm just letting you know, okay?
Don't touch me.
I'm not coming over to touch you.
She's definitely stuck. So I do get that.
Yeah, no,
That
she's
is-
locked
That
in.
is inconvenient as hell, but
Are those two more little cone thingies there on the ground? Would
Yes.
that also be part of the crime scene then, or is this?
I'm surprised. Oh, and you can actually see it. No, there's an extra piece of tape
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Y'all guys see? Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm
So she
assuming-
might already be.
Like in violation of it, right?
depending on where.
Yeah, because those, Well, no, she has the little tape on the stairway.
But
She's
is this
locked
tape?
in.
I'm curious if that got moved and that was blocking off the stairs, but I guess without seeing it.
Yeah, this is also
It shows the angle a little bit better later on.
when doors get kicked
Might just
in
be
and
too
stuff
small on
like
the
that. This ends up happening. Also, when windows get shattered, likely due to like
Good old plywood.
yeah. This is top notch. The fact that it happened this fast too. Shout out to that maintenance company. They probably do the absolute bare minimum per their contract, but this is respectable. I'm okay with. I've seen worse where they just kind of prop the door up and leave it. You're like, dog, like come on.
Which police tape up.
People
all
live
day.
here.
Just letting you know, okay? I want you to be very clear. If you cross the police line without permission from us,
I'm not going.
if you do, you're gonna get arrested, okay?
I don't care.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. I want you to be very
Okay.
clear.
Do
If
it.
you want to
She
leave, I'll be
drinking.
happy to escort you out of
I'm
here.
telling you, she's drunk.
I'll be happy to escort you out.
I'm gonna run.
That's consent.
But if you cross this
run.
line
I
without
don't care.
asking permission first, you're gonna get arrested.
I don't care. You guys always threaten me. Him,
Oh, she knows him.
your life, your wife, your kids. I don't know about you, your body, your whole life.
It's
Your
retaliation.
existence.
Hasn't done anything to you, okay? All that's unnecessary.
No.
You don't need to
it's
be rude.
not.
We're being
don't
very
be
nice to
mean.
you, okay?
Where the detectives at?
Just
Over there.
you
Investigating.
understand?
No, leave me alone. Yeah.
There it is.
Like,
No, see, this is what I'm talking about. Do you see how it goes all the way across the stairs?
yeah, this is definitely.
She is locked in, dude.
I told you it went across.
This should have been jail time. Honestly, the first time she was already kind of across it, it should have been.
Yeah,
jail
unless
time.
she lives in that doorway, that is the only thing. Like she can come out into that tiny little square
But even then,
and be fine.
you know, like
but-
they offered to take her out, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's my.
What's
beef.
your? I would call that in. Hey guys, I'm sick. I can't go. Like a police
that's my
line.
beef.
I'm staying in
And
today.
don't try to take apart the tape, because it's up for a very specific reason. Fix this.
No, leave it. Leave it. Why is this man
I
coming
think she
by
does
me?
live in that apartment. She's bored.
Ugly ass. I'm yelling at. I'm shouting at you.
She should have come out here with a vacuum cleaner and then pretended while being nosy.
He's not ugly.
He's ugly as. Are you gay? Is it bisexual?
Don't cross the tape.
She seems
You are
very nice.
spitting and introducing bodily fluid into a crime scene. Stop.
Oh yeah, GG's.
Bruh.
GG's. It's a wrap. GG's.
Just go over there and collect it and be like, well, your
Yeah.
saliva's at the crime scene.
Now you're involved, buddy.
You could also potentially articulate destruction of evidence.
Yeah.
Because she's
100%.
actually ruining, even though she might not have been like an active party in the specific crime, you can be. It's like if I smuggle an illicit substance, right? But producer Juan is the one that flushes it down the toilet. He gets charged, even though I was the one that got charged for smuggling. So it's a separate thing. She's effectively
Go
doing
inside your house.
Tampering.
It's not my poop.
tampering.
It's just
Get out of my
for a
crime
friend.
scene.
Tampering's what she's
Ma'am,
doing.
go back under the tape now. Sit down.
GG's.
Jail.
What's
He
music
can't, no, he
noise on
can't
this?
go hands on because he's got his Starbucks.
Are these my
That's
people or your
true.
people, Keith?
Let's
That's
see,
your
who's
people.
this?
Is this mine?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's definitely us.
That's
It's
a
blue,
blue
dude. It's blue.
sleeve.
Yeah, that's a blue sleeve.
Sit down. You're out of the tape. Sit down. Go back
They
in.
didn't
I'm not gonna
immediately
do
get
another
her
one.
out of there. That's a city cop.
Okay. I'm gonna add -20 so far.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Get the f off my shit.
Come
Deputy
out of
would
the
have
line.
smashed her
You
windows
will
for
get
fun.
arrested.
Come off the f off my shit.
I'm.
Off my shit.
No. I have to stand here so the crime scanner can scan.
Bro,
not
my boy is
standard.
trying to do
No,
nothing today.
Why does it have to look like this?
John sees the -50. It's like a felony in progress in front of you. You're like,
Really?
Oh,
GG.
there you go. Oh, come on. Can't believe it.
For assault and obstruction.
So this is my uncle.
Okay, hold on.
This needs to make it throughout.
told
This
I'm
report.
gonna +1 for protecting the coffee.
Yeah, for real. He's like, I'm gonna need this for writing the report later for this. Gosh,
Cheers,
dang
my
it.
boy.
-20
Cheers.
-21.
Understandable.
All right, got that arm.
What did I do?
Hey, if you don't stop, we're gonna put you on your face. So you're under arrest for assault and obstructing now.
I didn't do anything.
She threw water on me. I don't know why she would do that.
We hope it was
I
water.
didn't do here.
What an airhead. Just nothing behind those eyes, dude.
Unprovoked.
We'll get some shoes for you, okay?
Okay, what sucks now is they're totally stepping all over
Everything.
Yeah. Yep.
bro.
Are you gonna let me go inside your apartment and grab you shoes, or do you want me not to go in your apartment?
Just PR bond this
Like
murder guy.
this,
Charging
Yeah.
sticking. Like,
in my car.
Yeah,
Yeah. Here? Will these slides work right here? These ones?
yeah, that's a work.
City, baby. Huge with the hat.
oh boy, you're still allowance. Oh my goodness. Step bro, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Going to go ahead and like, can you go upstairs real fast?
Gotta share a penny with
Do you have an
whiskey.
upstairs?
They could have probably done public intoxication, honestly.
Be able to.
Step into your slides.
Throw PI on them. Throw PI on them.
Get your slides on and I'll...
Well, because you got to imagine you're intoxicated,
Yes,
and then
in a
doing
public
it,
place.
like doing an offense on top of that. Like
Yes.
you can articulate the danger.
Absolutely.
Go upstairs. There you go.
See it happen now.
Okay. All right. I'll go knock.
Thank you.
Why are we still on scene?
Transport.
And she, so she has a little kid that she's hoping that you could like look after while she's gone.
She has a kid.
Kitten.
Kitten.
Oh, a kitten. Oh,
Smitten with a kitten.
She's like you. Kitten to watch.
Kids inside. Just
she's still here, Dan gets it.
She's a little kid inside, but she just wanted you guys to be aware that she's gone, and hopefully that you know.
She's just kitten.
Oh, they're walking straight through.
Why?
Is you trying to arrest me for?
I've told you
Is there like
about
nowhere
Okay, we're
that
gonna walk this way.
shots weren't fired?
You're just gonna cut us up.
Dude, the entire thing. Cone upon cone.
I made the comment when we started this about like the Karen Reed case. This is objectively worse. Like, kid with a kitten. Okay, the
Stinker.
kid's
What a
going
man.
to CPS, dog. Okay, we're going back to -30. That's where we're at so far.
Yeah, that's rough.
-30.
It's not looking good.
That's pretty bad.
Get it. Let's get it. Let's get this.
Let's get it.
Have a seat.
You dumb bitch.
Remember, you are the audio and video
I don't
recording.
Close the door.
You have the right to silence
You
and
dumb
counsel.
bitch.
Close the door.
You dumbass bitch. You
Do you
dumbass.
want to bet he tries to reason with her?
Yeah, you couldn't even.
No lectures.
Oh, look at you.
Are you gonna obstruct it?
Oh, don't wipe your face with your dirty gloves.
Delicious. That was scrumptious.
You disgusting animal.
31.
What are you doing?
Take that on.
It was a noxious substance. Yeah. Thank you. You're very welcome.
What are they even
Man, what
for?
is your last name?
The
What is your
defense
last name?
attorney's dream.
So I can put it in the report.
You were asking me that earlier.
Okay, do you want to tell me your name?
Failed ID.
Bro,
Just call it. Failed
I was
ID.
gonna
Just
say
call it.
Jane Doe failed ID. The second I didn't get it the first time, whatever.
Ask the neighbor.
It's gonna get.
You can also ask the apartment complex. It's another easy way to do. But they're gonna
No,
figure
just
me in
ask
the
her.
jail and just
Yeah.
be done with it.
Failed ID.
Amos?
Call it a day.
No,
You'll get dropped
What?
anyway.
no.
Okay. You have the right
Did you see the license plates back there?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing he sees them like during some other traffic stop or something. But don't leave license plates in the back seat. Just you have a trunk, like.
Remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Do you
Oh,
understand
Miranda.
each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
About what?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
About the incident we all just watched.
About what?
I couldn't
Coffee's
believe
still
that
safe,
happened.
thank God. Okay,
He
give him a
was so
plus one.
fast. He was like, whew, and just
That coffee's safer than that crime scene.
I was like, I just set my coffee down. I was like, really?
Dog, day shift is a different animal.
Assault and obstruction, where you threw a noxious substance
I didn't feel anything right.
on a unit.
You don't need to articulate.
water-
Just transport.
Water would have been
Drunk
the
as
same
hell.
thing. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be
Doesn't matter.
noxious or whatever, but yeah, just we should be transporting at this point. Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I bet they don't have like a unit to cover him yet.
Oh,
He's
you're
probably
right.
having to wait. Oh,
Yeah. That bites. Just sitting there with me. Get some good OT today.
Uniformed police officer, and it's all on camera. Can you tell me your last name?
You guys have been asking me that for the past 2 to 3 hours. No, I'm not giving you my last name.
Failed ID, bro.
ID.
Why did you throw water on me?
I didn't mean to do
was
that.
it? Now it's water. It's not a noxious substance.
Yeah.
Or that whatever you threw on me. Is it? I can talk to you out
Hey, water
here.
can kill you.
I
Could've gotten in his lungs.
can't speak to you.
Why?
I would like to
Why did you undo your?
That's why that
Why
other
did you unbuckle?
officer
Why is this door open?
used deadly force.
What are we doing?
32.
Your seatbelt. What made you throw?
do that.
Well,
No.
There we
and
go.
nothing different about me than the other officers that you
I
didn't
bet
like.
he transports her without the seatbelt
Color?
on.
I would.
I'm just-
Whatever at that point. And he's got the nice ones. He's got the ones that like hook
Yeah.
in from the outside.
You don't have to go over.
I had the crossbody ones. Those were terrible.
Those are bad. Get head
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out why then. Why not?
Okay, anything else comes out of this?
No.
Suspect was charged with attempted assault and obstruction, and the officer's
Attempted
coffee was
assault?
unharmed. She is
Attempted assault? What are we doing?
Whatever, dude. Weird.
Okay.
I feel like my vigilantes are hoeing me now. They're just finding like the most egregious. If it's cops, like if it's municipal police, they're like, oh yeah, we got to include this one. They're just sucking.
Well, their leader is Keith, so.
Their leader is Keith. You're right.
Give us a trooper video or something. Jeez.
Got an axe to grind.
Stady.
Now,
wait.
Nissan Altima activities.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
I need to see a paper tag.
This one's so good.
This
was so
baby.
good.
Come on.
I'm ready. Oh, give me one.
Oh.
She's ready.
Oh, she ain't putting the stick down.
I would. What is she doing? Bro, that's a good beverage.
Ag assault.
I mean, the man of its words.
Also, parking on a fire lane. So, I mean, you got that. Add that. Throw a little ticky boy on there. I would.
Yeah, so you got. So you got what? Probably DOC,
Ag-assault.
easy, ag assault, parking in a fire lane, right?
Disorderly. Oh yeah, you got disorderly.
Yeah.
Oh, crosswalk. Throw that in there.
Come
on, baby.
I'm gonna say also, just as a pure guess, FMFR, which is failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Absolutely, FMFR.
Likely, shoplifting.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there.
There's
I'm
gonna be a taillight out.
And I'm gonna say that this has got some sort of like unsafe, like no taillights, no blinkers.
Operate
like
unregistered motor vehicle. Yeah.
Some misdemeanor warrants for not paying tickets.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good call. You know what? Producer Juan's at +5 right now, dude. He's just crushing right now.
Good looking
Yeah,
man.
I mean they're getting no fight in front of a donation center at a thrift store. Like, what?
Bro,
Goodwill.
You haven't paid a parking ticket in a while.
Video. It doesn't give you any info, does it? No.
I want pizza.
Plus Ultima. That's funny.
Ultima. Hold on. Okay, good. I was like, go ahead.
got it,
Go
I
ahead
got
and pin that. I gotta add that to the isms. Dan, not our Dan. It's just a Dan. What's going on, homie? Welcome to the live stream.
a report of a woman being forcibly dragged into a hotel. A much darker story is revealed.
She was like forced in there against her will. I just don't want her up in a room getting beaten the shit out of her.
You saw him go through this door or which door?
He went through that door.
That door right here? Okay, yeah, we'll check around and see if we can find them, okay? I appreciate you calling, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
30 days of code. 13 days.
Making scene by herself. This smells like deputy.
We had someone call and say that you had two guests, a male white and a female white fighting, and allegedly he dragged her into a door. Do you have any cameras that would be at your north entrance door? This is a man and a woman fighting in your door, and he was dragging her in.
Oh no!
Damn.
Hey, at least we got more.
I got there.
I'm gonna abstain judgment. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, outer carriers. They're doing good.
Oh, you went and looked. You didn't see anything.
Keith, have you seen this yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, and you don't.
My children done this.
Whatever. I'm just gonna play.
A man and a female, and you can't check the car.
Dan, you need to chill.
You don't keep records. Okay. So they don't keep records of what car belongs to our room.
Can you check last name's going to be... First name would be Lewis.
I don't like the first guy's comment.
Just
I
see what
agree.
room it belongs to.
Check engine light.
That's a big deal. We just gotta make sure the lady's okay.
We're still talking
After
about
checking the
assault
hotel
of us.
system, they locate the room where the suspect is staying.
You want me to show the room?
Nope.
Like the crop top vest.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, I was like, whiskey knows what I thought.
I was about to. Hey, listen, my Syrian heritage was about to roll out there for a second.
Keith.
Yes.
In the county, was there a certain demographic that always ran motels?
Yes.
I was wondering
good business.
if it's like they cornered that market.
Yep.
Like taquerias, I get it, dog. Like it's kind of in the name, right? But like, I don't care if it's like Motel 6 or whatever it is. I swear.
No comment, Your Honor.
104.
All
I'm so
right.
glad Whiskey's here to give us the
This
pass.
dude's big.
Yeah, my boy's kind of. That's a big boy.
The stack, dude.
That is not a small
That's my
person.
guy. Why are we sitting on top of the? Ooh.
I don't mind the lean.
Hey, how's it going?
Foot in the
sir?
door. Foot in the
Yeah,
door.
Foot in the door. Foot in
Foot
the
in the
door.
door. Like right now. Like, are you not
That's a
like?
welfare check, dude. Push it.
That's what I'm saying. Like based
Yeah.
on complainant.
Yeah.
So the reason
Door
I bring,
gets pushed open.
Yeah, the reason I bring this up, and we call it boot in the door, is you just make sure it can't slam on you. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I just, given his posture,
Body language is no bueno.
it really is incumbent on this officer. It's the crack side of the door versus the not crack side of the door. So the crack side of the door facing officer, it's up to them because they can see a lot more. This chick's not.
She's got weak
Typical door
side.
stop. You stick it in between the hinges.
About a couple arguing outside.
I think you got
dude.
it.
Push it. Push the
That
door.
ain't you
Yeah.
guys? No.
Push the
Do you,
door.
do you have a lady friend with you?
No.
A lady.
It's just you.
Okay.
Foot
Okay. You
in
mind
door.
if we come in
Foot
and chat real
in
quick?
door.
Then we'll
Door.
leave. Let's make sure it's not a lady that's injured.
No,
Bro,
he's closing it, dude.
You have,
Push it.
you
Come
have,
on, man.
you have the authority of hotel
Yes.
staff to say, no, we're checking that room.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Is a lot of that going to stand up in court? Likely not. But at least
She
on the
stays
welfare
alive.
check, that's what I'm getting at. And then on the welfare check side of it, given the nature of the offense, I think you can easily articulate at least a security sweep to make sure there's no injured party.
So for the educational aspect of it, what is the difference between a hotel room and an apartment complex in terms of like your ability to just like go in?
So there is and there isn't, right? So you are still paying. The second you pay to occupy a space, there's technically none. Where it gets weird, civilly and also criminally speaking, is because it is a limited time. Like it's not like a lease, right? Like a leasing agreement, you're a responsible party, you're doing all of this kind of stuff on a they can't just terminate your lease, right? There has to be certain criteria for them to terminate your lease, right? And then there's like an eviction process because you have established residency. You can at any point in time by the ownership of a hotel be evicted. You can say, F you, no, get out. I don't care if you paid. I don't care what the criteria was. And it can almost be arbitrary. There's a lot less rights as far as tenant to owner. The reason that's important in this specific case is that I can leverage that to say, hey, I've had hotel staff. I'm like, open that door. Okay. Like, and it'll just come up and swipe the little thing and it opens, right? Now, my CCP says, right, I have to have reasonable articulable suspicion for me to start to conduct even a frisk or conduct any type of investigation, right? The problem with the entering that locked door is it's now a search of that, right? And so like on the criminal side of it, anything that I'm finding in here, I'm gonna have to articulate something else, right? But on the welfare check, let's say this was a house, right? And I get a third party caller that says, hey, somebody was beaten, drug into a house. I still have, even in a house where they own it, I don't care if it's paid off or whatever, on the welfare check alone, I can absolutely force entry into this if I can articulate exigency. I have...
Especially with his body language, the way he's talking.
All of that would have to be articulated. So the nature
Like-
of the call, I had a white male that I did verify, just like the complainant said, white male dragged woman into there. He's claiming there's not a woman in there. The likelihood that victimization is going to happen is very, very high. But I'm probably not booting it if I don't hear anything. Like, let's say I knock on the door, nothing happens. But if that's the case in this instance, I'm probably looking in windows. I get hotel staff to open that. I'm not leaving. I would rather have a case get thrown out than me leave a victim there to get victimized. Because in that instance, I'm worried about victim well-being. Now that being said, if I find like cocaine and a bunch of wild stuff, if it is in the gray and this guy has a half decent lawyer, they're probably kicking a lot of these other charges. But my victim's at least safe, right?
Yep.
That's kind of the whole point of welfare checks. Kind of the same thing. Like if I haven't heard from my neighbor in a while, they're kind of elderly. There's a weird smell happening. Like even though there's nothing externally that says like I need to go in and I need to go in now, I can articulate and leverage my authority as a police officer while on duty to force entry into there to make sure that there's nothing happening. Like I can't, again, I boot the door and find Jimmy Hoffa. I can't charge anybody with it, but like the state will back up that I had the authority to at least check. That's why it's called a welfare check. It's a very gray area as far as what you can charge those people with, depending on what you find. But the state's never going to strip you of qualified immunity if you are trying in good faith and with reasonable, like you can articulate why you believed
community caretaking.
Yep. Like there, you will have qualified immunity even though you are theoretically forcing entry, right? Like this is burglary in any other set of circumstances, right? But like it's a very gray area, and this is why we do these like breakdowns. Is you have all of that has to go into it, and you have to know right there when that dude opens that door precisely what kind of authority you have or you don't have. We're all like screaming foot in door, like foot in door, but you can tell like based on their posture they're trying to talk their way in.
That's good information because we've watched other videos where foot in door was absolutely not, but they did put foot in door, and you're like, but that's now a search that you're not supposed to be doing in this scenario. And I was like, okay, what's the difference here? Is it the hotel specifically, or is it the circumstance specifically?
And like, especially, what would a normal person do when the police knock on the door? Would they corner that door, or would they open it wide open?
And it's all, and again, it's going to come all to reasonables. There's no hard line in the sand, right? Like there is no. Yes, here they leave it probably in the gray because they allow the totality of the circumstances. To
if I know about plain view,
100% open the door like that. Exactly, and that's why I'm saying.
If you watch these streams, you better crack that door open.
Yeah,
take your chances.
I have no issue. Let's say you're completely in the innocent, right? Let's say there's nothing. Let's say you have a special needs sister. Right, that's like very like on the autism one. It's weird that you lied that she's not in there or whatever, because that can be easily explained away. But let's just say you're trying to protect her privacy. You don't want anyone getting into your business. You're just a private person, and you have a special, which would look weird. Like when you've ever had to like make a grown adult person with special needs go somewhere and they decide to throw a temper tantrum. An adult throwing a temper tantrum freaks everybody out. If it was an 8-year-old, that'd be different. And even then, let's say it was his daughter, perfectly reasonable for him to use force to control her movement, right? But she's kicking and screaming and having to physically be brought into a room. You know what I mean? Like the police are gonna check, but like as long as there's nothing weird happening, you should be fine. Where there's some legal gray area here is that let's say you don't answer the door at all. I don't have a lot in a private residence. However, in a hotel, I can tell hotel staff what I have. They can completely arbitrarily decide to go in that room because they technically own it. They would be terminating your lease effectively or your rental of the property, and they would be reclaiming it. And I can enforce that as a peace officer. It's a very big gray area, though. The hotel's taking a lot of liability if they do that as a staff member, and then you as a police officer are taking a lot of liability when you're doing that.
Civil,
It's civil. It's none of that would be criminal. It'll be very civil.
Yes, I do.
Boot indoor.
You do what? Yeah, I do mind. You do mind? Okay.
He's gonna shut it.
So
he's gonna shut it.
I'm just gonna assume right now that there is somebody in there. Yeah.
You're not
his eyes immediately.
Okay, other clue. My boy's got an ankle monitor. That's a big clue.
Yeah.
Car. And we want to make sure everyone's okay.
Oh, if he's on probation, he doesn't have an option.
Is there an option here?
Boot indoor.
What do you want to
Oh, thank you. I'm glad they pointed this out.
Parole.
Yeah, bro, he's on parole. Subject to search and seizure. Goodbye.
Yeah, dog. If you're on parole, like the Constitution stopped applying to you when you got arrested for whatever it was for.
Correct.
There are some rights. I'm not saying that completely, but
But yeah, if y'all don't know, if you got an ankle monitor on, you have parole. If you want to search them and you have it in your limits. Say like, hey bro, we're searching you like it's GG's. I'm sorry.
Millennial, you need to chill. You're teaching the next generation. Stop.
How about this? Let's not. I bet you're hesitant to talk to us because you don't want to get in trouble, right? Yeah. So let's meet your lady friend. See if everyone's okay. We'll bounce. What are you on parole for before we end up the whole calling people and you get all upset? What are you on parole for? Let's not make this
Assault, family violence. Say it.
I'm on parole for
kidnapping.
Okay, all right.
Which are in here because he's pointing into the room.
I was surprised. I was surprised. I was fully expecting family violence. I was like,
yeah. Here it comes.
I mean, do you believe him, or do you? He just sort of agreed to what she said.
I'm calling warrant.
Okay, we need to make sure there's not an injured
No, I don't need a warrant, you schmuck.
Why are we discussing this?
Yeah, get out of the room. We're going in.
So two of y'all likely are going hands-on with this guy to remove him from the doorway, and the third person's going in. This is a very small room. You're going to be able to search this pretty quickly. Also, like, another officer's not going to help you too much in a search like this, even if you thought it could potentially be like a dangerous third party. Like, this is a search of an unknown area, even though it's a welfare check. I wouldn't be too terribly offended if the officer did decide to draw his weapon to finish conducting the search, because for all you know, there's like a gaggle of people in there with weapons, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, really, you can
Pull
get
him out. Pull him
Not
out.
if we're looking for an
Pull
injured
him out.
person.
Pull him out.
Yeah,
you know your authority. What are we
Someone's claiming
doing?
you dragged some lady from your vehicle into here.
No, I did not.
Keith has already let out a big sigh. On scene, you got the whole.
Okay, so are you worried you got drugs or something?
How much longer are we gonna talk?
You have drugs? You have drugs? Yes, he has drugs.
Shout out to this lady.
Yeah, don't make this. You don't jam yourself up.
No.
He's gonna spray.
No. No. What are we doing?
Where is he going?
Oh.
You're being detained.
All right, the lady.
Check the bathroom.
Hold on, let me check.
Close the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, waiting for the close the door.
Anyone injured?
While the audio becomes redacted for a short period of time, these two officers discover a woman in the bathroom with very visible injuries. The incident report we've gathered provides a clear count of the interaction the officers had with the woman. After finding her in the shower, officers observed she was wet and wearing a towel with her hair in her face. She stated she was okay, but appeared upset and denied being injured. Officers asked several times if she wanted police services.
Police services.
For what? Domestic assault.
Let's be police now.
Excuse me, would you like some police services?
What the frick?
This pisses me off now, bro. Is this police? This is us, right?
Yeah, this is municipal. -15 at least. Just for the police services alone.
I'm gonna police service.
So we're
I believe is what it says.
Could we service you as the police, please?
We're at -47 for those keeping
Yes,
track.
But surprisingly denied that as well. One of the officers then shined her flashlight toward the woman, which clearly showed the severity of one of her injuries. She had a very dark purple and black discoloration on her eye,
then we called the
along with a
EMTs.
slight redness.
One-armed
The
drag.
woman became very upset and started crying. While this woman soon reveals what truly happened to her and how she got her injuries, they are interrupted by Lewis, who is attempting to leave the scene.
Lewis.
I'll be honest, he shouldn't have made it to that lobby.
No.
I understand like the first
should've been
couple
in
of
the hallway.
steps, like down the hallway maybe, but like after like a couple steps that he like I tell him like, hey, you're detained, and he walks away. My dog's gonna know exactly what carpet freshener they use in that like room. My dog. What are we doing?
Come on, man.
What are we doing?
Evading arrest or detention.
I mean,
Get good, dude. Come on. He's
The
over.
nice thing is he is wearing the ankle monitor, so you will be able to find him
We're
later.
literally just, she goes,
But-
Hand out of your
imagine
pocket.
description,
Hand out of your pocket.
holding a lady inside, that's why we're here.
Dude.
Not other
What
hand in
is
pocket.
going on?
Why is he not even being put in cuffs right now?
Yeah.
Just
Based upon every. Yeah.
I blame Emu for this video. If you're there, know that I'm blaming. -50 again. John C. I like your grades.
Is there somebody inside or no?
Pat B, yes, domestic violence is
bleeding.
typically a shall arrest situation.
Is she okay? If
Someone's
she's
going to
okay,
jail.
we're leaving. We're leaving. That's really weird.
She's fine. She has a broken orbital bone.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
He's bleeding away.
Hold on.
No.
You can't leave, okay?
Yeah, no, I can't. No, yes, I can.
Where?
Okay, question. You think you let him get outside? Because since there's pavement out here and not inside.
Yeah, you know what? He's like,
if that was the case, I would bless it, but that's not the case.
He's like, I wanted to make this man a concrete
right
marker.
Now, we are investigating a domestic situation. That means you can't leave. If you try to walk out, right? I've been nice to you by following you out here, dude. But if you walk away from me now, I gotta put
let him get that close to you.
All right, so you stay here, right?
This is
that too.
So tell me, what did something happen?
Back
or,
up patrol
or
car.
did
Back
they
up
just
patrol
call?
car.
It's all
We're past that. He's already walked away from you and told you he's leaving.
like at minimum, sit on the curb, like something.
That's the problem.
Okay. Is he here right now or no?
As far as I know, I hope not.
Wait, what?
I hope not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you hope not?
What's he doing to her? Or to you guys, I should say.
He's threatened me with whatever.
He's like, if you beat up my girlfriend again, you know, like.
I'm only asking. To be honest,
Bro, he's having so much trouble coming up with.
I'm surprised the chicks inside the actual hotel room haven't already got on the radio like, we're 1050
Hey, bro.
times one. Like,
Yeah.
Grab him. Like I just heard someone call out of service and nothing else over the radio. That's crazy.
Is this the same crime scene guy? He just really doesn't want to do paperwork. He's like, how can I get out of this?
Juan's out here throwing stones, but he's not.
it's hot. I'm trying to get food. You know what I'm saying?
I picked her up and she had a black eye.
Okay.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
went to
she
stop.
came that way.
Likely story.
I don't want anything to do with
Caught her that way.
Okay.
All right.
So basically, you picked her up from her exes or something, or what? So you guys.
So you know why he's putting his right hand in his pocket? I bet you it's got a big old mark on his knuckle from punching her in the face.
Yep.
Now the other thing could be a weapon. This is why it keeps stressing me out.
So you guys are dating, or you guys used to date?
Let me see your hands.
Used to date.
Yeah, we don't.
Are you guys high-fiving in the nighttime or what?
Nothing anymore.
Okay. See,
I
that's
can't
all.
see
That's all
anything
I
on his
want to
hand,
know. You just want to walk back then, or it'll be faster. Let's walk back.
Yeah, I was just saying it's a little bit. Let's walk back there. No.
We'll bring her back to your. This is Amari now.
We can't actually.
Let's have you confront her again.
We can't actually go inside, even though I just told you to come in here.
Where's Chew?
Oh, now he's told about it.
For now, we're gonna continue. All right, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we made it.
Hold on, man.
I'm proud.
Nope.
Oh, he pulled away.
He timed that perfectly to make it look bad.
Great nips.
Also, going to the ground and almost getting mounted, like,
yeah,
be better.
Maybe he's like, I want to do a little jiu-jitsu today.
Oh, you know what? He figured it out. He figured it out.
I mean,
So
did he?
come here.
He's about to get his baton taken.
So, free advice.
Dude's got a temple. A couple of free shots.
Yeah.
So,
Free advice.
who said that?
Only stop, Keith. I have been on the business end of being in a physical altercation with somebody, and my smaller female counterpart doing this, which is not helping. Find a way to escalate use of force so that you can contribute to said altercation, right? I'm not saying soccer kicking people in the face. I'm not saying any of that, because this is not a deadly force situation. But this is at the very minimum at this point assaultive resistance. You can leverage assaultive resistance or assaultive force, right? Punches, strikes, kicks, things like that. Just be reasonable, right? You're a professional.
Pointing a gun at your partner and yelling.
Please don't do that. Okay. If a
Pulling out a taser and yelling.
Okay. We're at negative 50 so far. If a taser goes out, we're losing 10 points. Okay.
I really hope. Oh no! Imagine she OCs them.
If an OC canister goes out, we're going to negative 65. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
please.
don't do it.
I can't wait.
There's three.
Leave him alone.
He's
Just now going to help.
baton or his gun.
What are we doing? Hey, she's helping.
We're under arrest.
Why didn't they safe wrap him?
You're under arrest, all right?
You're under arrest. Let me go.
Okay.
He's grabbing.
What about this? What about this is a handcuffing position?
This is optimal handcuffing position. I don't know about you.
I'm gonna put us. I'm gonna say
I know
negative,
this position.
Listen,
negative
they were
53.
trained to put 2 cuffs on him. Said they have to put 2 cuffs on the same hand. Still counts.
I've seen this position before. I know what this is.
I got one.
I got one.
Is that what
There you go.
This guy have a French flag.
Italian, I think. Looks green. Could also be Irish, depending on if that's red or orange.
What is he thinking? He's got a GPS monitor on, and he's like, "I'm gonna get out of this."
This is a great idea.
Yeah. Break his arm. Like,
Hello Kitty tattoo. Shout out.
The keys. Everyone's keying.
Well, you know what?
He's gonna cuff the other officer at this point.
Given the level of resistance.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm squeezing my finger. Okay.
And likely the lack of training.
You are under arrest.
I'm gonna call that pretty good. I'm gonna give him back the 3 points. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll leave him at negative 50 for now. No taser came out. No OC came out. No baton.
I was worried about that.
No knee strikes. Like
I would have assumed.
I'll bless this.
For resisting, obstructing.
No yelling.
Oh,
no
it's a mic loop.
What do you got? Agbat PO domestic?
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about this. I want to pause it real quick because this is actually a great shot. The dude's got his keys hanging from his belt loop there.
Yeah,
the PPE.
That's been bothering me the entire time.
So I was about to say I have mixed feelings on it. So I used to do it when we moved over to the Tahoes because the Tahoes didn't like they had a key fob, but they had a physical key to actually turn the Tahoe on and off. They didn't operate with a key fob. However, our Chargers were just on a proximity key, right? So as long as the fob was on me, it would turn on and off, right? So when I had just the fob, I would just leave it in a pocket and it would just stay on me the whole day, right? And I didn't have to worry about it. With a physical key like that, the amount of times you're going to have to get in and out of that patrol vehicle, right? Over and over and over and over and over again. If you're going to leave it, one, having it on you is how you not get your car stolen, which is a good idea, right? Especially if you're going to be away from it from an extended period of time. But you want to more quickly be able to get to it. I have no issue as long as it's on like a clip. I used to use like a...
the Zach tool?
Yeah, basically. Yep. So I had that, and that was a little bit easier and a bit more of a secure way to have it. Outer vests make these a little less complicated, but like, and these guys kind of have one. They just don't have a lot on it. But I don't mind this as much, only because what are they going to do if they can get my keys? Like, that's not a terribly dangerous thing, right? Like, now my baton.
I mean, I don't know. That other officer thought she had her in her fist.
No, I get that. But what I'm getting at is, like, of the things, I have pens on me. My handcuffs are technically easily accessible. My backup magazines are very easily accessible. Heck, even
we have low jack on all the cars anyway. Freaking OnStar will lock them down like 30 seconds.
There's a couple of things.
I don't know. Tell that to LAPD, dude, or LASD.
So I have
every other day.
Yeah, I'm neither here nor there on it. I've done it before, but I only did it once we transitioned to the Tahoes. This is also, I think, like standard issue deputy.
What about it getting caught on stuff?
I wouldn't see that
never
as
had
much.
issues.
You got everything else on your duty belt, like your gun and everything, is way more likely, and it will get caught on stuff all the time.
The handle of my pistol got caught on more things than I can count.
Dude. I will bring up the point, and Millennial brought it up, and also the Dan Hammer, about them being noisy, and I will agree. If we
Silencers.
Yeah. And they actually have like this really cool, it's like a sheath is the best way I could describe it. That actually goes over them, and that actually keeps them from jingling. It's super easy. Very, very convenient. I would recommend that for anybody. It's just really handy. Lost key in the county. Also can be a problem.
Shut the fuck up, okay? You. Me.
No lectures.
All right.
I'll pull up my car.
There we go.
I'm
proud. I'm proud.
If you didn't touch her, why'd you run?
No. Shut up.
No lectures.
Now you're going to jail, okay?
No lectures.
He's got a deep voice.
Okay? Hey, listen, I don't give a shit. Get off me, asshole.
Hey, listen, I don't give a shit.
That's cool, buddy.
Give him some points for that one.
Yeah. We're at -49.
There you go. I love it.
Sit on his hips, dude.
Hey, Mr.
No. It's got to be cool.
Oh!
Don't start complaining now.
Back up
You
or else
decided
you
to
can
fight.
breathe, all right? I didn't touch her.
He looks like that dude from Boondock Saints. The friend that shoots the cat.
Oh, they got the transport van, baby. Let's go.
Oh, they got a transport van?
That's sick,
Fancy.
dude.
I do like this.
Got an actual paddy wagon.
Touch your feet.
That'd be so cool. If we had a transport van.
A radio host that got laid off.
Yeah, you ain't gonna listen to these goddamn cops, too.
I'll loosen them once I have your
You
seat.
don't get loose cuffs, bro. You gotta earn loose cuffs.
All right.
I have been guilty of saying they loosened him at the jail before. I was a shitbag for that.
He totally looks like Rocco. Don't give me that.
What do you need? Do you want me to start unpacking with her?
Start on the package, please.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to get the out, too.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to go. Now.
These on.
Yeah.
So don't move. Don't move or else.
Okay, I don't like the handcuff key on your keys. I'm not a fan of that. Have a separate handcuff key.
Separate. Because if you drop that, bro.
Also, use like the pen ones that'll like way longer.
Yes.
Don't use the crappy ones that come with them. Those are terrible.
Zach tools, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Huge.
Hold on. I got to pick up the old one. All right, I got to pick up the old one.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her.
She was just in my shower.
And I'm gonna kill her, too.
Whoa! There it is! Terroristic threat. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, dead under.
Dog.
Keep good, dude.
This gotta be the nice thing about paddy wagons is they're all steel. So you just just let them kick. Like, it's whatever. Like,
I'll do it.
Haha. Mother with seatbelt, assholes.
That's.
I hope you crash and die.
that's a good way to get
I
jacked
didn't
up.
touch her.
You alright? Alright, you got dressed? Okay. He's going to jail.
We now get the full story from the woman about what really happened to her. She said she had been staying with Lewis for around 5 days. She wanted to leave on several occasions, but he threatened to hurt her and slit her throat if she
Kidnapping? Unlawful restraint?
Well,
did. She said Lewis and her had an altercation in the parking lot due to her attempting to leave. He then forced her back inside the hotel and punched her 13 times. Did Lewis assumed her ambulance at ill.
I want my goddamn lawyer. You bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill her.
That's.
That'll be great in court.
If I kill her, how about that?
They're just driving. They're just driving. They didn't go back in to buckle him up.
Like parole violation.
She did not say I hit her.
What's funny is the transport officers just telling the jail, like, I'm coming in, I'm inbound with a combative, and all of the jailers are just like gloving up. They get jonesed about that. I don't know what it is about jail, because like we hate fighting people, but like the jail, it's like the only excitement they'll get all day. So
yeah,
well, because they're getting people that have already been searched for weapons, and
they come out like 6 or 7 deep.
Come out
like,
cuffed already.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Put everybody in a holding cell. Let's go get them. And they're so.
It's like you get told you're gonna go into the cage with a kindergartner, like, and you're just allowed to do whatever. Like, okay.
The transport officer's like, go concussed. Do it. Go ahead.
Go concussed.
Wait till I here. I'm coming for your woman.
Sounds like a nice guy.
I'm coming for your
Do they
woman.
not have a proper Sally port? Why are they taking them out here?
It's just in the open air. We're just okay. We're just all right.
Bro,
But look, they're ready. Look at the smiles on their faces.
I'm gonna +1 it just for that. We're going 48. We're still at -48.
Oh, he's pissed.
He's pissed.
I'm
You think he jumps out?
bleeding a bit, so be careful.
Is there Jack in the Box?
Hey man, you gonna be cool?
No.
You gonna be cool?
What about his behavior? Whatever.
You gonna be cool?
who cares if he's gonna be cool?
Oh, I really wanted him to just jump
Be
out
warm, dude. Come on.
like a cave down.
Hi, friend. How are you?
No gloves.
The whole department out there for this.
Assisting a peace officer.
There we go. Domestic violence, resist officer, unlawful restraint, domestic battery,
Aggravated battery.
Where's violate parole?
Yeah.
There's parole bond conditions, but what's happening?
Unlawful restraint,
Maybe
domestic
like
battery, and aggravated battery on a peace officer.
yeah,
Illinois court records indicate that he has an extensive.
Oh my God. This
wow, he got parole.
He got parole, bro.
It clearly wasn't for good behavior. We saw how he behaves.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
starting off good already.
Is this municipal? I'm gonna be sad.
Police cops, looking grim.
Parole violation was in another county or state. LOL.
I think this is police, unfortunately. But
I see concrete. It's looking like city. Yeah.
This is
Apparently those were for the Thursday lineup, Josh, and we're just watching them now. So
were they? My dog. We're going hard.
They're a little spicy for a Tuesday stream.
Yeah,
but hey,
we're going hard in the paint.
Whatever.
I added this one, so I already know I'm gonna lose points. But speaking of keys in cars, this is arguably way more dangerous than having your keys on your belt.
Oh Jesus Christ! No shot.
That's good.
Dude, what are you doing?
Not the meta.
What the fuck? He thought he was strong because he works out.
I feel.
The pain in the car is just property.
I feel like this is the moment where he realized creatine's not getting me through this. Like, I am not him.
My SARMs is not going to take me out of this one.
I'm only going to dock him 2 points for enthusiasm.
2 points?
But, we're still
crushed by his own car.
What's sad too is like the victim's still getting assaulted.
He's still getting beaten.
He can be a good witness.
And it required. He's gonna be a good witness. You think he goes like 1034 traffic for this? It's like I'm being assaulted by my own car. Are the suspects in your car? No. I just forgot to put them apart.
Suspect used telekinesis to push my car into me.
This is a good one. Speaking of exigent circumstances and welfare checks and all that stuff, we'll talk about this.
Taking the door! Police are about to break down this door. They're looking for a suspect having a mental collapse and throwing things out a 4th floor window. They kick in the door.
Donkey kicking.
A woman is cowering in the kitchen. Show me your hands!
Yeah, please for me.
She was about to take a bath and only had time to grab a coat to cover herself when the cops burst in. Understandably, the woman, identified as Seattle therapist Elizabeth Wren,
straight up dox the lady? Dang.
Dang, yeah.
My bad, fam.
She's like,
maybe
is an emotional wreck. She shakes uncontrollably and cries. Imagine you're about to take a bath and you hear the front door.
This dramatization.
You're like, come on. We can't use the bath.
This is a bath.
Camera's crooked.
We do be bath. It is, dude. What is this?
Do better, cameraman.
Wait, dock them points. Dock them
points, man.
Hold on.
That's -5. I'm gonna give him -5. You're professional. This is your job. This is all you do all day.
I'm gonna say news.
Align the LCD
We're negative.
with the bricks.
You know what?
It's not that difficult.
I'm also gonna dock them for they were already docked 3 for that last story, so they're at -8.
Dock them for breaking rule of thirds here. I feel like this is off.
We're gonna go with -15.
She is a little off center too.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Who's the director
the
of
composition
photography
on this is
here?
not great. You could have taken down that towel.
Also, it's like a yellow light because they just didn't bring their own. They're just going
they
with
didn't.
in there.
They didn't.
We're at -15 for the news.
Did they fill the
Now that
bathtub
woman
for this?
is suing
They
the
did.
Seattle
To make sure we knew it's a
The
bath.
cameraman's gonna throw a toaster in there later because
Yeah,
The trouble
imagine
was
the
actually
bubbles.
in the building next door. Her lawyer says she was put in mortal fear of losing her life.
Oh,
One
come
officer
on.
sheepishly admitted they messed up.
Is that sheepishly or is that just stating a fact?
Like, sorry,
They're
our bad.
really Inside Edition's really playing this up.
Yeah, goddamn.
Now,
how about y'all learn to read numbers on a door?
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't kick the wrong door. It's a terrible idea. That being said, if they knew it was the 4th floor, right? And you're looking at the door you're about to kick starts with a 3 or like a 2 or like a 5, that's a clue. The other thing too is like
they're not detectives, they're not here for clues.
It's true. The other thing you might want to look at if you're ever in this situation is if you have a mentally disturbed person that's like hooting and hollering and throwing stuff off the balcony, you'll probably hear them through the door.
You might, yeah.
So that's another clue.
Also, I'm gonna send you on the mortal fear cringe thing, because you have said on this stream multiple times that if this happened to you, there would be a gun waiting on the other side for them.
Oh sure, I get that. So
I feel like they announced
what I'm getting at is police. They likely knocked on the door, right? Hey, this is the police, right? So and so. I'd be curious to see how the interaction at the door happened, right?
Yeah, because it's lacking a lot of context.
So let's say
if she was about to take a bath and because this is not a big apartment, so she would have heard if she did.
But she's fully clothed, so it makes me think that some time.
No,
passed.
she put on a coat.
Okay,
so they mentioned that she was only able to throw on a coat.
Okay, so
to cover herself up. So she's naked in a coat right now.
As am I, yeah.
You know, if knocks happen, hey, this is so and so police department. You yell. WTF, what are you doing at my door? And they're like, we're here for a disturbed person. You're like, well, you're at the wrong place. And he's convinced he's not at the wrong place, right? You look through the peephole, whatever it is you do, barricade your door, whatever. Call 911, something. If like next to no time elapsed, let's say 30 seconds elapsed, 100% going to win this lawsuit in a landslide, right? Because there's not a lot of time. All she's doing is screaming behind the door, and these guys, instead of reading the door number, just boot it and go. All day long, I might buy the mortal fear. It's a little dramatic, but whatever. Also, absolutely, first couple guys likely taking rounds if they're doing this in my apartment. But if like...
Homeboy also drew his gun for a mental breakdown.
Yeah. Well, and again, you're entering in an unknown threat area. I have no issue when you're going into an unknown threat area with drawing your weapon. Because the same thing with
but if I have a gun pointed at me,
agreed.
I am in mortal fear.
That's what I was going to say. It pays credence to that. My only caveat to
also, this is Seattle police, which...
Oh, let's be honest. Let's lower those standards. I'd be curious to see if like 5 minutes went by and they're doing this whole exchange back and forth at the door. Yeah. She doesn't call the police. She sees that they're police, but it's like, I'm not going to let you in, so on and so forth. Then maybe I can kind of understand that maybe they are being too dramatic, but we just don't know how much time elapsed. They skipped all that part to just do the whole bathwater thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could have had a tragic ending.
She hunkered down in the kitchen and grabbed a teapot. She didn't know.
Teapot. Come on, teapot.
I don't know what I was expecting when they said lawyer, but it didn't disappoint. What happened to his ball? Is this guy like... oh, wow. What is going on? This is worse than the apartment.
Look at all the papers behind him, too. Are those dockets? Like, what the frick?
I'm not going to act like I'm the...
This is not... if I see this on my Zoom, I'm not hiring you as my attorney.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
He's got to be a family friend.
I'm not that clean, but I'm also not that.
Bro, what is going on back here?
He's got the baseball cap.
Also, you're going to do an interview with Inside Edition? Go to a coffee shop.
Or like clean up any amount.
What else to do?
If she had been holding a weapon, do you believe this could have ended much differently?
100%.
If she had a weapon out, they might have fired their weapons and they could have shot and killed her.
100%.
Shot her.
I'm sorry about that. We thought that you were the victim and you were being held captive.
Skadoosh.
That makes that a horse of a different color. So that's interesting. If she's screaming on the inside of this, like she has no idea what's going on and just screaming hysterically, and you believe that this guy's on the other end of the door throwing stuff out of a window, right?
Qualified immunity.
So I just found it's not the body cam. It's like a auditor reviewing the body cam, but it does show like the full going up the stairs and to the door, and it was roughly about a minute to a minute and 10 seconds from knocking. They did knock multiple times.
Yeah.
Announce, knock multiple times, announce. So
I wonder if they just heard her screaming.
Yeah. Well, and like I'm always, for me, it's always a thing where like I would like there to be some kind of study of like doors thickness in apartment complexes and like voice traveling and all.
Sure.
It's like they might be yelling something, she might be yelling something back. They both might be thinking that they can be heard clearly, and nobody can be heard clearly.
I really, if I was a police department or if I was like a city manager, that if you were going to have an apartment in my jurisdiction where I had police that I was giving all of this authority, just make them put Ring cameras. Push the button, it makes a loud noise on the inside. Yep. Someone approaches your door, it makes a loud noise on the inside just to notify you that someone's at your door. Whether you're getting robbed or whether it's the police, you are giving that tenant the ability to see who's on the without approaching the door, to see and answer from their phone, which they all likely have. And even now, like with I think Vivint, and there's a couple different companies that run these, they come with like tablets, which are pretty rad, that you just can install in like the kitchen, and it could be like a piece of the kitchen where you can now see, like, I would make them do it. I'd be like, whatever, I'll give you a tax stipend for a year, but
yeah, like a subsidy if you do it.
Yep.
Yeah. The last apartment complex I was at, they had an intercom system. We had 2 lockdowns, so that was kind of cool. But like, they let you know, hey, by the way, apartment blank, there's something going on. So you're like, cool, I'm gonna chill in my apartment then.
Yeah,
I'm not going anywhere.
That's pretty awesome. But yeah, for stuff like that, because like you're responsible for the welfare of all the tenants in it, and obviously police. Every single apartment, literally itself, is a different issue. One might be completely fine. One might be harboring fugitives from the state. The other one might be, you know, I don't know.
Well, and like your building standards are going to be drastically different. So one door might be, you can hear everything through the walls, the doors, the whatever. And another one might be annoyingly thick or sound dampening. And like, if you're announcing that you're police and all they hear is like, roar, 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 like technically you're covered, but you also might be walking into something real bad because they don't actually know you're police.
Yep. I agree with that completely.
Like,
get good or get got.
Because again, I would take, I would take, and I'd rather risk the exchange of gunfire between me and a legitimate suspect. I would rather hedge my bet in that than be in a situation where the victim doesn't, or like my now victim in this case, doesn't realize I'm police and can't verify that. That's the worst case scenario. I'm doing a welfare check or I'm doing whatever, and they can't realize that I've multiple times had to show myself to a Ring camera because the victim's freaking out inside. Like, no, the suspect left, and I'm like, I'm the police. You're going to let me in or I'm booting your door down. They're like, oh, okay, well, let me let you in. Like, I get that.
Yeah. Frag mentioned, and I just saw it too on the little body cam thing, they did not have peepholes in this apartment complex either.
Does not help.
Which is also not helpful.
I would have failed them for building.
I would also sue the apartment complex at this point.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, stupid. That's negligent. Allegedly the greatest escape of all time. I'll be the judge of that.
Nissan Ultimate?
No save.
Oh, this is sick.
Whoa!
No.
No, that's not real. Stop it. That's not.
Did my boy get finished?
That's fake news.
That's S-tier suspecting.
I don't know that I buy this, but that's incredible.
No. Do you see the way that... No. That Explorer did not move realistically at all.
Also, like the way the rims moved here.
No, yeah.
I bet you they just like did a overlay over like a GTA server or something weird like that.
No.
This is in Blender for sure.
Also, I don't think that car's going fast enough for that.
Yeah, look at how sharply that turned.
Also, this is a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't...
It's been modified.
No, stop.
It's handbrake. The handbrake.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No.
Would be cool if it was legit, though.
CHP curses at biker. Understandable. Understandable. Already understandable. I get it. I already understand. Understandable. Understandable.
Plus 10 to this 80s for telling them,
80s.
I'm going code. What are you doing? Get out of my way. I'm here for it.
I wish I could do that. I wish
That was pretty based, actually. Oh, gosh. We're already on these. This is Our People, Whiskey.
Huge. Let's go.
Let's see what happens here.
What's the language? Hold on. Can't watch this. It's a hospital? Oh, this is the PD
station.
Is this really the station?
Oh, is this the ND?
Is this an ND?
Hall of Heroes.
This is the P320 ND.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I remember this lobby. Yep.
Montville?
It's in his holster and it just cranks around off.
Not gonna lie, out of context, it's weird to see these two in this bathroom together. Like,
what are you doing in here?
Like, yeah. Like, I didn't realize the door was already open.
This looks like a sting operation right now.
Yeah. Like I picture like, hi, this is Chris Hansen. I'm with you. You know, like, that's kind of what this looks like.
Nothing in there. No, we have an issue now. You have an issue now.
We got issues.
You have any ID on you? No, I came here to fill this out. Okay.
I got issues.
Reached in the drug box, took a bag of shit out and brought it in the bathroom. We have no idea if he took something or not.
I just said he can search me.
Dude, it's not going to change shit if you already took it.
I didn't leave.
You already ingested something.
No, you schmuck. Unbelievable.
So this guy's saying that the kid came into the police station and ingested drugs?
It's the drug drop-off.
The prescription.
Yeah. Which they didn't have a lock on it. I remember this.
Oh, so he took the drugs out of the drug...
Yeah. He said, Mom dropped off some Oxy, baby. I'm getting that back.
That's incredible. Honestly...
Let
like
him go.
Like a +5
Based.
for suspect.
+5 for suspect. +5 suspect.
He says,
bro, he's just in this economy. He's saving money. You know, he's not giving money to the drug dealers.
That's hilarious. Actually,
this is ethical consumption.
Let's go look. How do I know what was in there to begin with?
Because it's right. I don't have.
I don't know that you can.
He's not possessing it anymore.
That's kind of what I mean. Like, I have a hard time. I would just kick him out, right? Like, you don't have any reason to be here. Just kick him out.
Like, what was he doing? Was he trying to get him to pee into something so he could?
Like, unless they had video of him breaking into the little box.
I think they do, because there's a camera from where our perspective is right now. There's a camera in the top left-hand corner.
Then hook him up. You won't get him for possession, but you'll get him for like probably. There's going to be a charge here for like...
Mandel, let's go.
Yeah, some shit.
Do Mandel.
Anything, it's in there. I just brought it to you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you didn't ingest it.
It's in the bag.
That doesn't
There's
mean
nothing
you didn't
to
swallow
ingest. It's fucking hydroxyzine and gabapentin. I fucking prescribed that. I was hoping maybe...
It's a chemist.
Gabapentin's good.
Potentially, if I was luckiest person on earth, maybe there'd be a bag of fucking oxys in there.
Now you're the
There wasn't.
unluckiest
It's
person in the
only...
world.
I'd say he was just in possession of prescriptions.
I would say you're the unluckiest
Possession of
person
dangerous
in the
drug.
world.
Possession of dangerous drug.
Only if those are all different. I just look for two different names, right? If one's him and one's not him, or if none of them, like they're all different names, then sure. Hook the guy up, call it a day. But like this middling shit.
Well, because you just got yourself jammed up.
Bruh.
Bro, nothing. You went into something you should not
Arrest him. Why are we lecturing? Arrest him. LT, be done with it.
No, I didn't put him in there.
But you went into a restricted box.
I look on the video.
You took it out.
You said to me, if I look on the video.
Okay, that he's in possession. Take him to jail.
Hey, LT, we're taking him. Okay.
Bro, okay. 10, 15 times 1. What are we doing?
I just looked at the. I just
Dispatch 141 in custody.
Bro! Okay, I'm docking points already. Okay, we're at -5 for this one.
For every 30 seconds, add 5.
I have no idea what was in that bag before you took it out and went into a locked bathroom and did whatever you did.
We're at 56.
I went in there, read the names of the box.
Where on this box does it say, free for taking, take whatever you want?
Does it expressly prohibit you from taking anything you want?
It's on the cartilage. It's a public place.
This is a public
Is it like a take a drug, leave a drug thing? Like I give you fexofenadine and you
he drops off ibuprofen.
Gloves, my guy. Brian gets it.
Tylenol for
I like it when Josh goes for to be
I
Grayson.
don't see it saying don't take anything else either.
You're welcome,
It's
brother.
in a secure box. It's a pharmaceutical drug return.
Well, I didn't know that. It doesn't say. It doesn't say don't take anything.
You hit him with
Only
that
robbers.
defense.
Let's
I'm
go.
not gonna lie. Suspects are getting points, baby. Let's go.
Like there is a lock, but they didn't lock it.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
They're just idiots. Pam, I love you.
Does it? Does it say don't take anything? Does it?
Look at him smiling because he knows it doesn't.
Does it say don't take anything? I
He's
didn't know.
feeling
It
great.
doesn't say don't take anything. And I've been honest
Bro,
for you
give this
since
kid a
2007.
scholarship to law school.
For real.
I kind
He's
of want.
Lorian.
I want to buy the guy a hamburger. You know,
Give him on
like-
his side now. Give him a pizza for morale. I'm gonna give him some pizzas for morale.
I told you.
Another 60 seconds has gone by. We're at negative 60.
Negative 10.
Negative 66 points.
Every 30 seconds is -5.
You're just trying to get me in trouble.
Dan, watch yourself. That's a little sussy of you.
The elements of the offense are possession.
Met. The elements of the offense are met. Okay, let's go.
It's like, no, I messed up. I
Come on,
literally
LT.
walk into a police lobby. All right, listen. When I got arrested,
Come on, LT.
you're right. You're right.
Come on, LT.
When I got arrested for this, for what I'm here for, it was a drug charge. Okay.
67,
You know what happened that
since
day?
we're
He
I
just
told
said
them,
he was
"Oh,
arrested for a drug
in my car,
charge.
Take him. They took him, arrested
Come on,
me,
LT.
booked me. I don't fucking
He
lie
just
to police about
consented.
shit. I did a robbery once.
LT,
They
he
found
just
me.
said
I
arrest
told them
him.
everything.
Come on.
I just told you everything
You got
again.
it.
Yes, I went in there. Yes, I went in the bathroom.
And you
You
know
got
what?
He's
it.
got a lanyard.
I just said,
Look at that.
You got
honestly,
it.
if I found
I believe in
Xanax,
you.
honestly, I would have. I'm like, fuck yeah, I took him and left.
We got another
It's
strong
fucking,
Keith Sigh in the
like,
background
It's
somewhere.
like a gabapentin, a hydroxyzine, and like high blood pressure med, which has no use to me. So I put him back in the bathroom.
He's got
Honesty is a
propranolol.
great policy. However, that doesn't mean you can break the law because you're honest.
Like I said, it doesn't.
I mean, did he though?
We're at
I mean-
set.
Is it against the law to possess high blood pressure medications?
If none of
Yes.
them, if none of them
If they don't
are,
block.
Yep.
yeah, if it's a prescription
But
medication,
is it against the law though?
yes.
And if it's not the right
I'm gonna do the Key and
amount,
Peele thing, but is it against the law?
if it's the wrong amount too, that's against the law too. I found that out.
What?
DEA,
What if the
yeah.
pharmacist messes up?
Well, if it's the wrong, meaning like you have more than, not less than. If it's less than,
yeah.
you're just being an idiot.
Yeah.
What if I already took some?
No, good for you.
So does that mean cutting them in half is illegal?
Okay, I'm adding another 10.
Why are we still
That's
standing
20.
here? And thank you. Yeah, he's like, all right.
Hold on, I just gotta add my points real quick. We're at negative 97 so far
Damn.
for PD. We're just,
Like, the sign says got drugs. It sounds like it's.
Here for that.
It's not.
Knock it off, bro.
okay,
Bro, get
this is
bro.
handcuffing. This kid weighs 65 pounds.
He's got lankiness.
This shouldn't even need to sweep the leg. This
should have been
He's too
easy.
lanky. Oh, lost the camera.
Axon failing.
Sorry.
Do we need this
we
many
need the entire
people?
department, dude.
Okay, hold on.
Bring the whole department.
We're at negative 100 for bringing 50 officers for this.
This is the most dangerous criminal we've had in Mountville in years.
I swear if I see a taser.
Everybody grab a finger.
If I see a taser.
That's sick. That's sick right there. Pops off here in a second. I swear it does.
Yeah, we still got a couple toes free. Get
He's
more
aiming
officers.
it. He's like, I'm making a whole movie.
That's me. Trying to get the best angles.
We finally got to the language part of it.
You just got a yellow cash.
It just happened.
Yellow dollar sign right there. PSO? Who's in yellow?
Bro, Sarge is here. What's going on?
There's two sergeants.
They just sent yellow guy to get more officers.
Fucking shit again. Fuck you.
Like their super shirts with the reflective.
Yeah. Thank you also
reflective
for
stripes.
everybody that gave us a super chat. Because we're definitely non-monetized now.
Yeah.
We're going to community guidelines, right?
Yo, can you
Gloves!
Bro, I cannot fucking breathe.
Frank, if he doesn't, you owe us a $5 super chat.
Negative 101.
Right? I'm pushing against us.
I ain't move. You're pushing me down with 7 motherfuckers. You're saying I'm mad tiny. What the fuck?
He's right.
He's good.
$5 if he's big.
Oh, look at him. Look at this guy with the toes over here.
You good?
Yeah, he's
Calvin Klein. Good brand.
Yep.
kind of romantic here.
It's kind of intimate, honestly.
What's your name,
Yeah, you
man?
didn't need to be doing any of this.
Shout out to the Solomons.
Oh, huge Solomons,
So
yeah.
you're gonna have to comply.
Apple Watch.
Or
Apple
we're gonna have to
Watch.
take corrective action.
I'll comply. Go comply.
We're at
Multiple
negative,
Apple Watches.
negative
And
102.
my wallet and my bandana. That's it.
We'll keep
He's
your
worse
property.
than us.
All right,
Yo,
so
last time y'all stole it.
listen to me.
Y'all, the last time I got arrested by y'all
Okay,
stole my personal property, so I want it
No
back.
need the lecture. Just take
Get him
him
out.
I don't give a fuck.
He's already at the
Y'all
station.
faggots.
Just walk around.
Yeah.
Relax, we'll sit you
I
up.
put it when one of you faggots is pressing my chest against the ground. Now you're
There it
not,
is.
because it's all
Just
chill.
another
Right?
yellow.
Well, you probably should have complied.
And it wasn't chill when whenever,
some
whichever
pretty tore up
douchebag
patrol
you
shoes
slammed me
right
on the fucking ground with my hands
Solomons
on
have
my
seen
head.
things,
Fuck
dude.
you, whichever one of you were. Right, you were fine.
Those souls are gone.
Yeah, dude.
Larceny. Yeah, larceny.
Pam, thank you so much for that super chat.
Pam!
You know we're gonna need it. Yeah, get your camera back, bro.
Hey, who's got his ID?
I swear there's an ND.
Yeah, it is. It's in the title. It takes...
Yo, wait. Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh!
There it is! Got it! Yeah, baby!
Damn!
There it is! And this is why we're a Glock family, okay?
Oh, jeez.
I was not expecting that.
That was real bad.
And they had like
I was expecting it during the fight.
And they had like Safariland holsters, dog. Hold on. That sussed me out, dog. Is he even touching it?
No, he I think he just bends over onto it.
Yeah, he's picking up the dude's legs.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Almost took the sergeant's knuckle off. Look at that.
Yeah.
So hold on, I'm just.
Do you think the sergeant brushing it?
I'm just trying to see what.
No, dude, the trigger is completely covered. It's just that firing.
It's just a very lonely pistol, and when it got lightly caressed, it went off.
It got a light graze over the pants.
Yeah.
Dude, the heinous stuff
the
I've done
touch.
with a loaded Glock. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Dude, my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, I'd pocket carry without a holster. Bruh. All I have is a little thumb safety thing on it. I took that thing into Corpus Christi. I took that thing into the Gulf of Mexico.
Huge.
I was chest deep into seawater. Did not cook off around.
Yeah.
Stop.
What was that? What the fuck was that? You a firework? I didn't have nothing.
It's a firework.
Did you have a firework?
Yo, wait. Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck was that?
You a firework?
I didn't have nothing.
LT is beside himself.
He's like, God dang it. The paperwork I'm about to do.
Shut the fuck up. Everything's good.
Nice. Someone should shoot me, bro. No, a gun goes off in here. Oh, this court case gonna be easy. Y'all shut up.
He's so right. He's so right. This ain't gonna hold up in anything.
My hands are fucking broken, bro.
Stop. This. Nobody else comes in here. Yeah.
Don't.
Is that your gun or my phone number?
It's still. I see it. It's still locked up. Hey, you. Take your thing. Let's go. Keep that secure.
Yeah. That is the most non-ND ND I've ever seen.
My boy was clean in that holster too.
Yeah.
And it's like I had a Serpa holster.
Oh, that's not good.
On duty with a Glock. Did some heinous things on duty, and that's wild.
Blank, I got an even better video for you for the guns don't kill people, people kill people thing. I sent it to Josh.
Dude.
It was freaking wild.
So I'm assuming in that one that the barrel was so hot it was cooking him off, but still, like, God,
yeah, still sketch, man.
It was wild too.
Get your tolerances better.
It was cooking him off, just laying there. and it was cooking them off efficiently enough that it was also like auto-loading itself, you know, like it was successfully cycling the gun. It's kind of
I'm gonna drop it in the Discord for after party.
I forgot who this guy was. He's a police person though.
Simulation in which the officer doing it makes a mistake. School training simulation in which the officer doing it makes a mistake and shoots the innocent person. Hey, don't move! No, watch out!
You killed the deaf mute.
Damn.
Why did you do that, officer?
Oh, where's the soundboard? Keith, hit the soundboard.
I hate the deaf.
That cop hates the disabled. That's exactly what it is.
Is that patrolman? You have a problem.
Don't let this guy do security at the Paralympics.
It would be a justifiable shooting, based solely on the beliefs of the officer. What was his state of mind at the time?
Did you catch what he said at the end? It would be justifiable based on the state of mind of the officer at the time. So if you can use force on a perceived threat, doesn't even have to be a threat, just got to be perceived. Then why are officers intentionally trained to perceive so many things as a threat? I mean, I've been trained that a pen in my front pocket is a threat. It could stab me if somebody grabs it. That's why you'll see officers taking an 80-year-old's cane away because that could hurt them. That's why anyone 5 years old and up, if you can't see their hands, they could be a threat. GoPro cameras could be guns, etc. I can go on forever with this. Don't you think common sense should take over?
Wait, so is this issue with being safe, or I don't understand?
So the issue he's bringing up is they're saying that training and SOPs is treating everything like a weapon, right? Let me bring back the hot pot lady, right? Is a boiling thing of water a weapon? 1000%, right? Go watch the scene from Watchmen in the cafeteria where your boy takes boiling grease to the face. The problem is that training is oftentimes the hardest part about training, right, is perceiving something accurately, right? Whether it's a suspect, a description, an intersection being clear or not, any of that stuff, right? Looking for, injuries on a victim, if looking through a crowd of people and recognizing the person that matches the description accurately of your suspect, right? My issue with not teaching officers that a pen can be a threat and, a cane can be a threat is that you're going to discourage trying to mitigate that danger. Our issue with letting old boy in the domestic assault case where he's walking out of the apartment, not going hands-on detaining him, was you were giving him a chance to run, retrieve a weapon, all that kind of stuff, right? Now we go from fighting on carpet to pavement. Same thing with earlier in that video. He keeps sticking his hand in his pocket. There is a perceivable threat that could be inside of his pocket, and the training. He's saying that the fear is saying that this is going to make the officer more likely to shoot him. My counter argument to that is it should be more likely that the officer tells him to stop doing that behavior, right? Like that should be it. And specifically in the stimulus given this officer in that training scenario, right? Deaf kid with pulling out his wallet, right? Is the second the kid's reaching for his waistband or doing anything like that, either see it as a small kid that you can probably physically overpower to prevent him from reaching for whatever the hell he's reaching for, or back up. And I get to now make that use of force decision with a bit more of a reactionary gap than kid. And also it's like kid on the train tracks, right? Like the likelihood that the kid on the train tracks is going to be the one, producing a weapon on you is pretty low. It's not zero, but it's low. I would also counter his argument with saying, are we going to treat like, let's say like vulnerable people, right? So like old people, right? Well, the dude could totally be a Nigerian prince. You don't want to pass judgment too soon. Like, or the guy randomly buying you a drink at the bar could totally not be a creepy person trying to drug you. Like, I think you should allow for a certain level of, I don't want to call it paranoia, but suspicion or skepticism, but allow the training to dictate mediating or mitigating that risk, not necessarily deciding that everything's a shoot, no shoot. It's always been my beef with everyone saying that cops need to be like SEAL Team 6 good at shooting. Shooting is such a small percentage of that equation, though marksmanship fundamentals is incredibly important. And it's a very the skill is almost more so than fitness, leaves you incredibly fast. You stop shooting for a month and you will get like 5% worse. You stop running for a month and you get like 2% worse, right? And over time, that statistic will play itself out. It's not marksmanship that I'm always worried about. It's like judgment and identifying something as a potential threat and then mitigating that threat so you don't get into a use of force decision or situation. Put the person on the curb. Put the person in a patrol car. Handcuff that person preemptively so you don't get into a fight. Frisk the person's pockets. All of that stuff prevents this from being a quick draw McGraw situation where my reactionary gap is small.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so I think the one thing that I would add to that, and I'm just going to agree with you at the end here, is so one part of the argument that I think he's saying that we should probably discuss is I think what he's referencing more is like conditioning specifically. Yes. Because I have seen this, and this is something that I've seen brought up in Second Amendment circles and stuff like that, where it's like, say you have a firearm, don't say you have a gun, because the word gun is conditioned as a threat, whereas firearm is not, because every time that you're training, you're using the word gun, like that kind of thing, where it's like you are creating a subconscious conditioning to specific stimuli that might cause you to react before you've had a chance to use your judgmental faculties to assess the situation, which is an issue because a lot of times you don't have the time to assess the issue at hand with your mental faculties. You have to revert to your training. You have to revert to your reaction, because if you don't, you might die, right? Yeah. And I think it's a complicated problem, but I will say I think a lot of that gets mitigated, and we see this every week, with what you're talking about, which is like better policing creates an environment in which that is a lot less likely to be the case. If you are putting this dude in cuffs when you know that he's starting to run away in that hotel room or in that hotel hallway, as opposed to waiting until he's outside and you have to fight him on the pavement, and now he's grabbing at your baton, and now you need 4 officers to subdue him, or dumb kid with the drugs, if you'd put him in cuffs earlier, you probably wouldn't have had that negligence. You didn't need 12 cops there to do the thing. Now you've got an ND that might have gotten a cop hurt, or it might have gotten the kid hurt, or like a lot of these situations that we come across in these body cam videos where a lot of this really, including old boy with the hot water pot, right? Old lady. You created a situation in which now you had to revert to your training and use deadly force that was unnecessary. Because you didn't just do better policing at the start.
It's a lot of preventative maintenance, essentially.
Yeah, if you can focus the training more on creating a better environment at the start, and then you can maintain that other portion of the training as is, because it is still necessary. But at least you are now in a 95-5 situation where it's like 5% of the time you might be, perceiving something incorrectly, as opposed to 50-50 or 70-30, or where you're just reducing the likelihood that you're going to be in a situation where a kid's holding out a wallet that says I'm deaf and blind, and you're shooting him, right? Why weren't you interacting with him before this, and then realize that he would probably go like this, and then you'd go like, oh, can you understand me, or something? You're waiting until he's like 5 feet from you, pulling something out of his pocket before you do anything.
Yeah,
like that's.
I mean, if he's deaf and blind, what's the quality of life there? Just do what you got.
Oh my God. But I do think the conditioning aspect of it is something to talk about, because it is a real thing. Like, it is that you can't do anything about that. That's psychological, right? That is just a natural thing your brain does. And so being able to get that portion correct in training is very important. If you train that wrong, you do get cops that make bad decisions in high stress environments.
Yeah. I think there's definitely, and there has to be a balance, right? Like you'll have like some of these comments, right? So like, if you're easily scared, please don't be a cop. I agree. However, if you are at least able to identify that, hey, this person who's clenching their fists, quartering and like shifting into a fighting stance is about to punch me in the face, that's fear. It's legitimate. Like, hey, I'm treating this person as someone who can hurt me, right? Juan grabs a tripod that weighs 25 pounds and decides to like, not just like pack it up in a suitcase. He's just like lengthening it and like raising it over his head. Like
I don't need to lengthen it.
That's what I'm saying, Doug.
It's actually worse if I do.
It's probably true. It's probably true.
Did y'all
but
y'all condition
yeah,
whole body hands demeanor? Because that's what our department did, and that was super helpful. Because that's you look at their entire person, see what's going on there, and especially their demeanor helps you give a lot of contextual clues in what your next steps should be.
And I think it's too often, and they'll say, well, you're scared and you shouldn't be scared. And again, there's this idea of the phrase, I'm in fear for my life and my well-being and so on and so forth. Everyone's allowed that like literally the Constitution allows you to have, as just a person that's born, whether you're a citizen or not, here we respect this idea that you're allowed to control your environment to a certain degree and that there's a certain level of self-determination. However, when you are the police officer, you will be held to the highest possible standard. And whether it's implicit bias because you're the guy there with a badge and a gun and a, bulletproof vest or resistant vest, it's not proof. But like, it's going to be harder for a jury to feel sympathy for you, or even for the totality of the circumstance to lean in your favor when you're in a deadly force situation, because you are the trained individual. You're the experienced individual. You're supposed to be handling these situations better than a regular person. That being said, I do think you're asking a lot out of a person, and I've been in the situation plenty of times where somebody's holding a knife, and now I'm pointing a gun at him, and everyone's yelling at me like, well, he can't cut you from there. And I was like, well, yeah, or he could throw it, right? Or the idea that like, well, he wasn't trying to hit you, right? When he's driving his car like a crazy person inside of a parking lot. It's like, you don't get to deter, in the same way I don't get to be mad that somebody's scared of me. Again, the lady in the apartment, right? Yeah. Someone's kicking in her door, and even though nothing happened, a bunch of randomly armed men running into my house does. You're not allowed to tell me that doesn't put me in fear, right? Yeah. Like that's converse. Like police officers are human, and they're being put under an immense amount of stress in these situations. But I think kind of like what Juan said, I think the conditioning should be more collectively to kind of sandwich what we're both saying. Teach them to see it and address it, not wait so long that it's now a problem. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See it and curtail it quickly. Don't treat everything like a shoot, no shoot, or even like when you're talking about going hands-on. See it, identify it, and do it. Stop doing this weird middling stuff where you're like, oh, can you? And you're detained. And lady, don't touch that crime scene tape. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all of that middling stuff creates problems that can contaminate crime scenes or escalate it to where now your gun's randomly going off in the holster. But like, you can only have so many fail safes. And it's like in that area, hedge the bets in your favor as a police officer. It's kind of like when somebody's running at you with a knife. Running towards him is not going to help your situation. Running away from him will, and showcases a lack of willingness to try to use force. And if the guy's catching up to you and you can't run away from him, well, he made his own bed. He's going to lay in it, right?
Yep. I'm still bitter. In the academy, we did the 21-foot rule thing with reacting. I had the knife. I was the attacker, and I didn't run. I just threw it at him. And my academy director saw me do it. He's like, "Get the hell out of here!" I started yelling. I was like, "It's legit.
It's a legit thing."
Like, you don't think that wouldn't happen? He's like, "No, that would never happen." I was like, "All right, all right."
I'm sorry. Okay. Did you say never?
He said never.
Because I just did it.
Yeah, you've clearly been here too long. Anyways.
Mother of two is recovering in the hospital after a heart-pounding rescue caught on camera. Officials say she suffered a seizure behind the wheel, then drove into a body of water. Now newly released body cam video shows how her young son, officers, and Good Samaritans jumped into action. ABC's Eva Pilgrim has the details.
She having a fever. She's sunk. She's in the water.
Oh, come on.
The heart-pounding moment, a 12-year-old boy desperately flags down a police officer.
Let's go.
His
is it
mother
police?
trapped in her car
They're letting dudes with accents in the police department now?
Highway.
That's awesome.
I'll bring you over there.
This is police.
This newly released body camera video showing West Orange officer Charles Cobb running to help after 39-year-old Donquetta Winbush had a seizure, driving her vehicle with her two children inside, 16-year-old Breasia and 12-year-old Dwight, into a pond.
My nephew was able.
Give us a +1 for being Texas. Come on.
So if I give it the +1, that's 91. And if I add the extra 5, okay, I'm at here 80. Was that 87? Yeah, 87.
Sure.
Okay, plus it, negative 87.
There you go.
Swim out of the car to my niece, who then told him to go call for help.
The officer running to his cruiser to grab a window punch to break into the car.
Here, I got a punch.
As other good Samaritans jump in to help.
I realized that it was happening at that very moment. I pulled over and I jumped in the water.
Epifanio Munguia saying the men were able to break the back window. But then the car began to sink.
And then as soon as we were opening the door, the front door, I heard I got her. And I felt like I won the lottery.
Get her up here.
The men pulling Winbush out of the water. She was unconscious, had no pulse, and was not breathing. Watch as Officer Cobb begins several frantic minutes of CPR.
I remember grabbing her hand and I could feel the pulse in her wrist. I really don't know how to describe it to you other than just life started coming back into her.
After more than 3 weeks on a ventilator, Winbush's sister telling ABC News she is now breathing on her own and getting stronger day by day. Her family grateful for the quick-thinking rescuers.
My sister and my niece and nephew, they all needed you. Y'all stepped in. Y'all didn't hesitate.
Bro, clutch. Okay, I'll give them plus 7 more points. We're at negative 80. Let's go. That was pretty clutch. They went super above and beyond. Well, what am I doing here?
That's not a Tesla. That's a Charger. Dan, unbelievable. Chargers will always try to kill people. Like,
100%.
Inevitable.
Bro, Chargers
It's
are
inevitable.
death traps, dude.
Oh, shout out to my people. I have that jersey. That's my team, baby.
Let's see it.
Represent. Hola. Oh boy. Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah.
Policía.
Got a party with us, bro.
Dude.
Bro, they all did it at the same time, dude.
I was in Mexico a week ago, and I believe this would happen. Absolutely. This makes sense to me.
Bro, they are rocking the hell out of that F-150.
And he's liking it. He's enjoying it. He's having a good time. Look at him go. ¿Dónde está mi pantalones, güey? ¿Cómo está?
I'm gonna say that's PD. Or no, is that? Or
that's municipal.
That's municipal. Yeah.
Okay.
Municipal PD.
I'll give him plus 5 for being cool about it.
¿Cómo está, güey?
We're at negative 75. Oh my god. Us music's for sure getting us canned here for a second.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't think it's important. I don't think there's audio.
Yeah, you can kill the music. I don't think the audio is important here.
No.
No, it's definitely not.
This is a.
Oh, this is. You got a license for it, mate. You got a license for it.
This is Spanish police.
Are they trying to see if it's too fast or what?
Yeah, they're dynoing it.
Yep.
That's so silly.
Is this municipal?
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Bro, negative 10. I was literally about to say the same thing.
It's ridiculous.
Negative 85. Man, come on.
So stupid.
Dynoing us. Are they dynoing a bike?
Yes. Because they're like, oh, e-bikes are bad. E-bikes are bad. They gotta make a pathway for registration for e-bikes. They really need to do it.
Negative 1.
I'll give that one to you.
Oh my god.
¿Qué pasó? No sé qué pasó.
That's incredible. Bro, is this LAPD?
Conteste.
Yeah.
Look at the legs on these guys. They got legs for days.
Plus
That's like
15
8 feet of legs.
for a good skit. That handcuffing was whack. That's exactly how it's supposed to go on. Okay.
And those aren't even hinged.
No, that's what I mean. Those are
rollers,
man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Okay, so we're at negative 60. That was pretty good. They got the transitions right and everything too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all very quick.
Felt good.
Hell
We
yeah.
got Suspect before GTA 6. That's great.
Oh my my goodness. What is this?
Oh, I've seen this.
What seems to be the problem, officer? Where would one begin? Hold on one second.
Where would one begin?
This is Jet Ski Bike 2.0.
Did he throw an anchor?
He did. He did.
Bro, +1 for the suspects, dog. Hold on. They're at -4 now. That's pretty incredible.
They pulled it out of Neptune's treasure chest and decided to slap some wheels on it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, yeah.
Registration?
This is electric. I don't know where it falls under the qualifications.
Things are clear as mud.
I do have MCD tags and MCD registration that cover me for anything.
I think it's Pennsylvania.
MCD.
It's MCD.
Motor.
You gotta look that up.
Yeah, motor something, right?
Detector.
What would crack me up is if that's how they register vessels, like for the water. That would be
he's making a
top tier if that's the case.
He's doing the full sovereign citizen.
Oh, dude.
You have your license with you by chance?
Yes, sir.
This is
Yes, sir. Okay,
actually a
Cycles, you have a
conveyance.
YouTube channel.
I do, yes.
Yeah, that is a great driver's license photo.
Well, that's my face.
I'd probably keep this off the roadways for the time being. We can seek a little bit of clarity on how this would be defined. A homemade vehicle, essentially. Minimal safety equipment that is required. You're going to need a horn. You're going to need to have mirrors, and you need to have functional turn signals and some way of indicating that you're braking.
Am I able to?
I feel like the Nets is going to have an issue with this.
I'll probably follow you over there. Make sure you get back safe. Pull your anchor, and we'll get.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
What a Chad. Does he actually? Oh, that's okay. We're earning points, baby.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna give another +10. We're at -50 still. We've had so many good stories here in the last couple, and I've barely recovered. Peak negative was 102. It's just not doing good.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Sheriff's Department. All right, there we go.
It's the sheriff.
Finally.
29 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna skip.
We got a movie. We got a
wait,
movie.
Keith.
Yeah, we're gonna skip.
What's going on?
170.
Oh,
What is that decal?
Is that a Challenger?
It's a Challenger, dude.
Look real quick.
Sponsored by NASCAR.
Yeah, they seized that. There's a big boy.
This guy's deputy written all over him there.
That's a big boy, brother.
Sponsored by biscuits.
They have a badge. You said sponsored by biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy, baby.
Look at the little
old Cracker Barrel.
badges. Look at the badges on the horses. Look.
That is pretty sick.
I do
I'm
love
not going
that.
to lie. That's
That
centered
makes
and
me happy.
everything.
That's
I hope
kind
they're
of
sworn. I hope they have them lift their hooves.
All right,
That makes me
all
feel
right,
some type of way.
I'm a +5 for these deputies for that.
Swear on a sugar cube.
Yeah.
So we're at +20 for deputies.
Unreal. This is.
Bro, I was here for last week and it was so bad. I think we were like +45 for deputies and like -80 for cops. We were not doing great.
Running from the law.
Does that really say why so serious?
Catch me howling at the moon.
Okay, no more music.
Yeah, that's definitely a copyright.
That's a very commonly used music.
Possible.
For
Infinite Raps is a proud supporter.
Oh, for real? Okay, I'm gonna give him a +5 because that's kind of rad.
That looks crazy. That's great.
This is a recruiting
I would
tool.
break the law to get pulled over by that.
Yeah,
The police community.
I would speed up.
Bring to life the police challenger
This song.
rap you're about to see in this video. So whether you're looking for a custom vinyl wrapping,
Oh, it's an
They're
ad.
sponsored.
Oh, wow.
That's sponsored. That's crazy, dude.
That's a
This
conflict
guy's
of
street
interest.
name is Biscuits. That's why he's a sponsor.
Is it really?
No.
He's
trying to make
gonna
it
get
fit
that
into
sponsored by
Keith's.
Pillsbury too.
services
That's
using
exactly
a
right,
wide
bro.
range of high quality films, or you're after
Okay,
back to
no more
another
ads.
episode of Police Vlogs, where we go around the nation.
Oh, it's just that one guy.
Yeah, it's that one guy.
Okay.
Checking out
We saw him do
different
the
police departments.
street
And what-
takeover video,
Last
and
week
that was
posted
awesome.
a teaser on my out with got a DUI. I mean, it was all good stuff. You guys are gonna. Sheriff.
Is he a cop or does he just go out and film?
I
with
think
cops?
he does work for the department, and I think he's sworn.
Oh,
Last
like
time
a
I
media
think I
guy?
remember he's like a sworn media guy, but that's his full
it's
time.
like a PIO.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
That'd be dope. I'd love to do that.
What a rad gig.
And there he is. There's Mike.
Good to see you finally. Welcome to Georgia. What's up, NOS Squad? My name is Deputy Mike Claypool here with the Carroll County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and kick this down a notch to negative or to plus 24 because your boy has a camera that has a focus ring, and he is struggling.
He didn't do it.
Currently, my assignment here is a recruiting and retention and community affairs.
To do the crash
I've been in
zooms.
public safety and law enforcement for approximately 24 years.
It's Jeff Foxworthy.
EMS, fire, and the majority of that is in sworn law enforcement. New here to Carroll County about 2 years. Absolutely love it, and I can't wait to kick it off and show you guys what we got to offer. We're going to meet the sheriff.
Yep.
We're going to go on patrol.
Yep.
But before we do any of that, I got to introduce you guys to something that's really awesome that's right over here behind our training center.
There's no way.
Daddy. Oh my gosh. I would do insufferable things.
Bro. I'm normally not for this kind of stuff. Like, I'm the first one to bitch about, do you need 5 Bearcats? Like, you have a community of 10 people.
Yeah, but a wrap's a couple $100. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's
is
so much better.
Well, and
that's
like
you have officer presence.
You
that
have
officer drip.
You have like a fleet of vehicles. Just swap one of the Chargers for just something drippy, you know, like
instead of buying the Lamborghini and then put it like, just do this. It's so much cooler.
And it's got a push bar, so it could put in work.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Just get muscle cars, police dude. Work. Yes.
And if oh dude, I'm here for this. I also like it's super based that they have the Constitution on the hood.
I know. I should have worked for county, dude. This is crazy.
I've played myself as well.
Put the Miranda rights on the back so they don't have to carry the stupid little business card.
True. Yeah. Just read the back of the vehicle for me. All right, thank you very much. All right, let's go.
Oh my God.
What? So cool. Let's go.
I'm geeking over this thing. Also, that's a used cartridge.
That is.
I'm having to cover up this music. Okay, he's talking now.
Dodge Challenger that's assigned to me personally as a patrol car. Full functioning patrol car can be used for all aspects of law enforcement here in Carroll County. Now, before all the haters start commenting on the comment section, let me show you what we got on the back of this bad boy.
I love that.
Seized drug money.
This vehicle
Let's go.
Seized drug money.
That's
so
awesome.
Everything from top to bottom, inside and outside the wrap, all the modifications, computer, light system, radios, all purchased with drug money that we seized here in Carroll County.
I am not a fan of asset forfeiture, but if it's saving the taxpayers' money, fuck them.
We want to go ahead and give a shout out to all you guys who made that possible. If you want to bring it to the county, we're going to take you to jail, and we're going to buy more cool stuff like this. So this challenge is fun to build out for all of us here at the Sheriff's Office, and everything about
I should have worked county, dog.
It's really cool. That was great.
Okay, we're back to 25. Stupid.
This is a solid line.
Keith's handpicking this shit. I'm about to ban him for a week for picking stuff.
So starting out with the front, we got the Satina push bumper with the 4-light system in the front with our siren. Now, Satina makes the push bumper for the Challenger, but it was very hard to find. If anything, I was told they don't even make these side wings, these pit wings, for.
Because I was going to say, Fort Worth runs these pit wings on theirs, and they go hard in the paint.
The Challenger, so our you guys
Stinker says, I need to sell drugs just so they can confiscate and get cool things. Bro, the fact that he pits with it.
He's got a stogie. Look at him
go. Bro, he's got a square body F-150 and a stogie. I give that. I let that man finish that shit before I take him to jail.
Give him a +1 for the lock and mild, dude. That's good.
All right, let's go up here to the hood of the car. We wanted to put the Constitution up here, we the people, because this is a car for the people of Carroll County and the citizens out there, for us to keep them safe. But also, we wanted to pay homage to our founding fathers of this country that created all of our blacked out. Makes it look real good. We have the reflective gold. Carroll County, we're very pro Second Amendment out there with gun ownership, responsible gun ownership. On the valve stem.
You think Trump wins this county? Bro, my dog.
Covers are actually made out of 40 caliber rounds that we actually collected from our range during range days.
Oh, they awesome. Carry 40 caliber guns. It's kind of cringe,
So all 4 tires have that.
They're cool.
Another thing we did, which was really cool, we wanted to make sure the kids like this because we take this to a lot of public events, a lot of kids events, touch truck things of that nature. We had the Transformers Autobot symbol put on both sides of this.
You're getting
it's a very good talking point. The kids automatically gravitate to it. They see that it's a Transformer and they love it. And on the rear end here on both sides, we're always actively recruiting good men and women to be law enforcement officers, be deputies with us, and it's one of my jobs here over these people. So we wanted to make sure interstate symbol. We did this is paying homage to our interstate interdiction team, who is able to get out there and seize all the drugs and the
Bro, what a weak call. Come on now.
Well, that says Dallas, Texas. Shout out.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Should know better than go to Georgia.
We got a Ruger LCP.
Sick.
A bunch of 10-round mags. Look at this. This is offensive. That's a lot of meth, though. Like this. What? This is probably cocaine here in the middle. Okay, from a drug standpoint, this is pretty legit. But everything else is kind of weak sauce.
The drug money to make the purchase of this vehicle possible. So we wanted to make sure we help Carroll County because the back keeps back and forth on there.
My boy has an actual MDC in this, which means it probably does actually answer calls. That's rad.
That's too clean, bro.
Well, you have to keep it clean.
Well, I know,
Police
but like,
package Challenger. So what we had to do, we had to customize a lot of the inside of it to enable me to be able to take this out on patrol. One of the things we did is obviously see we have the light system, CAD systems from dispatch on here.
Whoa.
Have a vest, and we'll be putting this bad boy on later when we go on patrol. Wear that to be safe. And this is our control system for our lights and sirens.
Vehicle itself. And shout out to
show the CAD.
Hello. He did show the CAD a few times. I was like, chill, dog. You guys about to lose. Down. They're about to lose. TCIC, NCIC.
Yeah.
Gotta run somebody. Nope. We're on the no-no.
We're gonna call the next state over.
Services. We do drug investigations at our department here.
I want to see this car.
Petersburg. Most of my law enforcement career has been in the Tampa Bay area. I'm fairly new here. I've been here about two and a half years with Carroll County. So absolutely love it. You get kind of a city feel, but you also get...
Ain't shit here. Look at this.
That's just yeah.
This is great.
What's this Caduceus for? Is he medical or two or what?
I think because he was FD before.
Oh, okay.
So that's my guess. Is he's one of those like dual certified people.
Yeah. Get that rural country feel. We get your domestics, shootings, homicides, even, but everything that a big city gets, we also get. We just don't get it in the volume that I'm typically used to, and you're used to, Nick. Correct. With the volume down in Miami. So it's a great place to work. Not only that, we have, which is very.
We also got the Brown Dog.
The Brown Dog Eatery. That's where we had lunch.
Brown Dog, delicious.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'd try that.
I feel like they're just sponsored.
It's a mom and pop, right? In a small town.
Yep.
It's either absolute dog shit or incredibly good. There's no happy medium.
They have a great
70-30 absolute dog shit.
The only reason why
I go to these small towns a lot.
The only reason why I'd lean with Juan on the 70-30 is they sell liquor there, and where there's liquor, that's how they're making their money. So they don't care about anything else.
Sir, it was great. That's one of my favorite places.
Nope.
With mac and cheese.
Brown Dog. Here, the community backs us, our government backs us, our administration backs us, the sheriff backs us 110%. It's a great feeling to be able to come out here and actually do my job and do real law enforcement police work, knowing that you have the support of everybody behind you.
Can you do a ride along in your old department and film? That's up to them, bro. I'd do it.
You cannot live stream, and I think there were, when I was there, they were very weird about filming.
Yeah, our policy is against it.
I would have to have like a. They'd have to like review it and shit if before we released it. Yeah, you would have to get like crazy approvals for that. Although it'd be kind of funny. I'd go to the 230s officer and be like, I know this better than you, but I want to see you. I want to see you police the 30s now.
I want to see you backseat policing him.
Dude, could you?
We'll just do the cutaways where you say like what you would have done instead.
Left lane campers. However,
confession room, Josh talking right now. He really should have done this and this. This is why he got punched. This is why he got spit on.
To be fair, I just randomly lost connection for a second.
Yeah, you went a little zoomy.
A little zoomy. I came back. Am I back?
You're
The stream's still good. Good.
Are they back? There was a blip there for a second.
We saw you blip.
I saw the blip.
Okay, we're good.
I'm seeing blip right now.
Okay, make sure that we're back.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I honestly, Arlington, at least while I was still there, they were doing a pretty decent job. They had some people recruiting very, very well and all of that. So there's probably some good officers there. That area washed out bad cops. Like, you didn't like staying there. It goes away in like 5 seconds. Okay, let us know if it's back.
John
Cena's
back. Name for that law.
Just letting John
you guys are going to
Cena.
find out now as Deputy Claypool.
John Cena.
I want to see him doing traffic stuff. This guy's a 24-year vet.
See how he does it. Ooh. They have the howler. Oh, daddy. Yes.
So bear with us, guys. This is the first stop of the day, and Deputy Claypool forgot to activate the body camera that I gave him.
Unreal.
Wow.
Throw him away.
Trash.
County's over here losing points. I'm gonna take 2.
He's gonna make
No,
you
that's just
FOIA
the one that he
shit.
gave him. It's not his actual body cam.
I don't care.
24.
He agreed to
I
be here.
wanna
He's a
see.
media trained officer with a fancy car.
Bro.
He can press 2 buttons.
Exactly.
It's not hard.
Defense to Carroll County Sheriff's Department, they don't wear body cameras.
What?
What?
That is insane, dude. How do they get funding?
Keith, is that some deputaz
Sus
stuff?
Explain.
Remember,
Explain right now.
I never had the cameras.
Damn.
Wait, well, to be fair,
For 30 years, and I never had a camera.
That is insane to me.
Your last year sworn was 17, right?
Last sworn year was 15.
15.
At the end of 15.
Oh, that's a little bit more
That's a
understandable.
little bit more understandable.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
3 decades. This man was like recording. He's probably one of those guys that would threaten people with like cameras. Get that camera out of my face.
What they have is in-car cameras, and then they wear a microphone on their shoulder to record the audio when they're outside of the
Doors
vehicle.
open. Good.
So in his
Good.
defense, okay, they don't have assigned body camera, so we're gonna let it slide this time. But he'll wrap it up and then debrief
Big
us
negative,
and tell
big
us
fella.
everything what's going on. But you can kind of make
We did
out
not
what's
let it
happening.
slide.
Nope. Was she out of her car?
I think he's done with the stop. She's just
Oh, okay. Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta look at that car. Bro, you got. If I got pulled over,
Yeah, right, you get pulled over by that car. You gotta take a
look
selfie
at
with
it.
that car.
Yeah.
I tell, hey, cuff me in front of this car. I want to take a selfie with it.
The infamous left lane.
Let's get a picture of me getting put in the back of this patrol car.
You know, around here, but it's sometimes a lot of people they just don't know about it, and that was in this case in Georgia. Like,
He stopped a left lane camper. Dog.
That's so big.
Plus 4 points.
At least that's awesome.
Oh man,
We're at plus
that's
20.
some
most
small
other
town
states
shit.
also, but here in Georgia, you know, you miles.
I wish
just
we
to
had
give
that.
them the benefit of the doubt in case they are preparing for a left-hand. A quick education deal.
We have
because
the
this is
left
it's one of
lane
those-
passing only, but that's only specific parts.
Chevrolet truck, Claypool.
I mean, if you're out of a city, you're
Hey,
probably
that Chevrolet truck, brother.
pretty much everywhere.
Officer Brisket and Biscuits over here.
Officer Shrimp and Grits, buddy.
Sponsored by biscuits.
Mr. Pancake Underwear.
Or you know that car rips. They probably gave him a V8.
Are they doing this stop?
I'm guessing it was in between that.
Bro, look at this like cover for this steering wheel.
I know exactly what's going on in that truck, and I'm
I'm gonna say, ma'am, you have to go ahead and step out for me real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and turn the truck
Just-
off.
Let me know where the pipe is right now.
Step on out. I don't need to smell weed here. I know what's going on.
It was about a mile and a half before you saw.
Does that say Snickers on our wheel? Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you this card right here.
Oh, I thought it said strokes for a half second. And I was like,
That's where you're gonna access your citation. Okay, give it 2 to 3 weeks.
Citation?
It's gonna be posted. If you do want to contest, your court date September 3rd at 9 a.m.
Is this a Chevy truck?
That's the address. If you don't, you can just pay it and be done.
oh, it's the
Silverado.
most Georgia thing I've ever seen.
What was y'all's citation ratio?
For Silverados? Pretty high.
Just for anything. What was y'all's citation ratio?
17% of the time.
Yep. Yep.
I think I got as low as 8 one year, and I got a talking to. Because I did a lot of traffic stops.
Yep.
You know where all my citations came from though? Accidents. Almost all of them were accidents. I remember I looked it up and it was like following too closely, faulty evasive, lane change. Yep. Like something
you had
stupid.
The worst highways too.
I know. I had 30 was bad.
Yeah, the only place that could beat you would be like 635.
Yeah.
I think I had 5% citation rate, and 1 month I did 125 stops, and some people were like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "You don't need to know. It's my decision. It's my discretion. Get away."
This is why they fired him. I have to figure out something to make fun of you, Whiskey, for. I have a super chat on the line.
What's it?
And I got to get 10 points for Gryffindor. I'll figure something out. Don't you worry. So secretly, I bet you Whiskey has an avatar that he used to, back when he used to do like his face covering and everything. And it was like one of those animated avatars. He's really actually after Sir Biscuits here.
Pretty sure his face covering had the same design as that lady's steering wheel.
I think it was.
I'm like 90% sure.
I'll get my VTuber out. We'll do it.
This challenger's kind of rad. I'm here for it.
Find anything, but while the driver's outside the vehicle, the driver notices the vehicle behind him that pulled him over, and he has some words to say about it.
Legal? Nothing like that at all? No.
The hand tattoos. Okay. We're in like Flynn, baby.
Bro,
we're in like Flynn.
Do we not like, bro? As a deputy, like, it's shooting fish in a barrel, dude. Like interdictions. I used to have, and I remember feeling this way, like about like state police and deputies that like they were the interdiction kings. No, dog, it was that target-rich environment, dude. Like half of the people I was pulling over were like nurses or teachers or doctors or something. And I was like, damn it, like you just can't drive for shit. And so like they get pulled over for doing something.
It's called
stupid.
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah, or whatever. The lawyers had no excuse. And then I'd have to really struggle. Or you get like poor college students. That was always like what are brake lights? Well, your brake fluid's out, so you know your blinker fluid needs to be tapped off or whatever. Yep. But dude, in the county, is everybody
hand tattoos?
Do you need to check it? Do you mind if I take a look real quick while this other deputy talks to you back here?
Consent to search?
What? Oh, in the
yeah, they don't teach them their rights out there.
Short bed Dodge truck. Come on now.
Yeah, short bed single cab.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Where's the meth?
Are they wrapping a bunch of the cars like that now?
Just this one here, just a little community thing.
My boy's in jeans out here and some Solomon.
That's so big,
get out there.
No, I think that's awesome. So. Yeah, I love the hood and stuff too. That's cool. Who wraps it?
A place called Infinite Wraps in
really?
Douglas.
Bro, we're plugging the wraps.
Infinite Wraps. He does a really good job. He does everything.
I thought I was gonna hate this video more. I'm here for it.
Left 170.
Oh hell yeah! Get those bikers.
Get those bikers.
All three of them just chilling there.
Pit the biker. We're talking about free time. I didn't have time for this kind of stuff.
Whiskey Stinker says he both loves and disrespects you at the same time.
Understandable. Let it go, bro. Come on, let's go.
They're really getting after it here. Show me overtaking.
Pit.
They know they'll pit them. They're like, no, dude, we're not doing this.
They look back at the like brush guard. They practically have the front of their car like,
no.
Maybe I don't.
This is Georgia. You got to pit. Oh, you can taser him right there. Look, cause
yeah, tase. Drive by tase, baby.
Could you imagine a taser?
Just bring out a stick, throw it through the wheels.
Now, nothing against motorcycles, but as a law enforcement officer, sometimes you light them up for a traffic stop and they don't comply. Apparently, in
sometimes
I had no Sarah out here calling for blood. She's like, I want blood for the blood god. I never had beef with motorcyclists. Honestly, I just pitied them more than anything. So I turned on my lights a couple times, and it was like 50-50 whether they take off or not. If they stopped, never once did I issue a citation.
Yep.
Never once.
That's the way.
I just got to make sure. Is your bike stolen? No. Okay, get out of here. There was times I didn't even run people. I was just like, I'm just impressed you stopped. Like, you've got to be a good person. That's better than any background check I could do.
Georgia, the juice isn't worth the squeeze to try to take off.
So true.
Yeah, Georgia definitely not.
They'll kill you.
You know him? I run the Jimmy John's.
Did he cite a specific Jimmy John's? Like no, 2 Jimmy John's.
There's only
Georgia?
one Jimmy John's in this town. I guarantee you.
I was driving.
It's the Jimmy John's.
I was driving through
John's
Tennessee.
Jimmy.
I bet you I went like coming back to Texas. I probably went to that Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Mid at best.
I had a GSXR. I had the.
He has a motorcycle too.
Kawasaki's ZX6R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't run.
Looking at
I'm
warnings.
a local. I can't do nothing bad in my hometown.
I don't
Praise all
run.
around, baby.
Ago, I've been on the heat unit for about a year now. Really enjoy.
He's been on that buffet a few years longer.
I get to focus on DUIs and try to make a difference in somebody's life, save lives.
You are
doing
making
this.
a difference.
And a little
dog.
birdie told me that you were a powerlifting champ.
Oh, I take it all back. If he did powerlifting, that's
yeah,
why
we all take it back.
he's such a big boy.
Immediately.
His kid could crush my head like a grape. Jeez.
Look at the thighs. Oh, Daddy. Oh my goodness. All right.
Bro, he
I take
clean
it
and
back.
jerked 315.
I take it all back.
What a scary human being. I take everything I said back.
He could lift me up and throw me across the room.
Full
This is how he
respect.
earned that biscuit sponsorship.
Yeah, full respect. All the way up? You're an animal.
Oh my
gosh. Oh, he's looking for reps.
He also
He's looking
did,
for reps.
I was gonna say he also didn't throw it like a loser. Like he held that.
Yeah.
That's him. Full. There it is. I take it all back.
Yeah, I do
Please don't hurt me
strongman
or find me.
competitions. Like, see on TV, I get to do that cool stuff, have a good time with it. It keeps me active, and keeps me large, obviously, you can tell.
Yeah. So real quick, have you ever had to like strongman a car, lift a car off of a ditch or something?
Thankfully, not yet.
I believe it. I would buy
I like
that.
how his response was not yet.
It's
There is
gonna
potential.
happen.
Bet you could.
I'm ready when it happens.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of traffic.
Yeah, we're going to start off with some
You
speed.
hear the stalker in the background
They need a bar fight right now.
too. That's exactly what
It's just like he waves off all the backup. Just
So
goes it.
I had a fellow Josh when I was on patrol, and he is a decent amount bigger than I am. And the few times people were dumb enough to fight while he was there, and I was like when I was the smallest officer there, and they still chose to fight, like they're idiots. But getting into a fight with a guy that played like tight end all the way into college was a good time. He literally just displaced people, like very calmly too. Like people would start fighting, he would just physically lift them, and then they'd like, I haven't been held like this since I was a toddler. And, like all the fighting, it's like the most emasculating thing ever to be picked up,
Mama,
like a child, like as a grown man. He could do that.
As the night transitions, hopefully look for some impaired drivers and get them off the roadway.
Hell yeah.
Blowing up and down. Hey, how are you?
Bro, that dude gets out of the car
I'm
to pit
Deputy
it.
Cone, the Carroll County Sheriff's Office.
Look at how big he is compared to this car.
you could absolutely flip that car over. 100%.
Yeah, he pits
Was
it
it
with
piece
the
of
house.
road?
Had you at
It's
86
done.
coming up behind.
Just shoves it.
No.
Paper tags
No.
from Alabama.
Flapping paper tag. Flapping paper tag.
You realize
Keep
who I
going.
was? It slowed way down. I know. I saw when you realized who I was. It slowed.
Just use it right now. So why is it
She said at first that there was another car racing up beside her, and then I told her I knew she slowed down because she saw me. She said, "Yeah."
Receive your original fine seats.
Should have stayed fast. He wouldn't have stopped you.
All right. I'm gonna listen. So I'm gonna meet you in the middle, okay? I'm not gonna write you the super speeder that you were speeding at.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna write you 11 over. Won't put no points on your license. Won't even hurt your insurance.
Okay.
All right. That's fair.
Man, I wish we had that, because then I could have like
86
gotten in the
curve
middle.
up here, so we're halfway safe.
Okay, I'm done with this. We'll move on to the next one. Mega based. I do love that guy.
So big.
Oh man. Okay, so I did
What is
see this
this?
one. Ultra Chad move. This is a exercise in understanding lawful authority. I'm gonna let the music play too.
Yes.
What a chat.
So huge.
They sat and did nothing because they're like, what's he doing wrong?
Yeah. He's delivering pizzas.
They're like putting gloves on, ready to tune this dude up, and they're like, oh, he's just delivering pizza? Son of a bitch. Now.
There's files in that pizza, for sure. They got files
now, in there. Imagine those pizza boxes open up and it's just nothing but Molotovs. Like, yeah. Right. Now that would be an interesting plot twist. But
little giggle switch Glocks in there, yeah.
I've been really giggling at this like meme.
The Starman one?
Yes. It's been a good time.
Oh, I saw this.
Oh, this one's cool.
Pretty top notch.
Saw the wave of faith, that wasn't no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive.
Bro, he took his glasses
off. That's amazing. He said, all right.
If he had suspenders, he would have pulled one of these, or he just like adjust them.
Yeah.
Attitude adjusted.
Dude.
Let's go where the camera
The butcher comes in, baby. Let's go.
Get him, bro. I love the butcher.
The butcher said, no. You're facing your punishment.
He spanks his kids. He's got to grow that kids. Like, that's a practice throat grab.
No, his kids don't misbehave.
Anyways,
there's no need for spanking in that house.
It's such a good meme. It makes my day. We got 3 left, and then we'll be done. I'll give you guys some after party stuff.
Oh, we're getting the graphic content.
We're getting the spicy stuff.
Oh, shout out San Marcos. I was down there this past weekend.
Wait, is this us? Is this our people?
But
you're shouting out Sim. Oh my goodness.
This is gonna
be
people. This is gonna be a spicy meatball. This is our people, yes? Whiskey.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
We'll see how we do. Oh.
Oh no! Too close! Well,
he doesn't know what he's got, right? Maybe.
So that personal space, bro. Even just like I can smell it.
So I will say his posture is indicative of what I would call not compliant, right?
Yeah.
Just in general, like he's not trying to show me hands, like he's kind of like in this weird like middle area. I can't see really well what he's doing with his eyes, but I'm assuming he's just like staring this officer down pretty hard.
Yeah.
These are pretty strong indicators. Like people don't like being close to police officers, like in general. If you're in full uniform, like you would think that you probably do actually smell kind of bad, but people treat you like that. Like you just ripped a really big fart. Just I don't know. Think about it.
Treating the gas station I did.
The pull away.
Yep.
4:30. Give me the
leg sweep.
The channel. Put your hands behind your back.
So why do you need the channel?
He needs the entire channel for a resistance.
You sure this isn't a deputy? He's here by himself.
I thought you were cool, bro.
Swedish Moose gets
Put
it.
your hands behind your back, all right? You gonna shoot me? No. Why
Just
put your
that
hands
was a
behind
warning.
your back, all right?
Well, that's.
Put your hands behind your back.
It's called a clue. Probably better, honestly. Yeah, make some distance. It's good.
I'm not mad about the tactic. Yeah, like wait, especially if you're a city cop, right? Like backup's like 2 minutes away versus like if you're a deputy, it's like an hour away or whatever. If you're a deputy, just draw down on this guy. Just go be done with it. Although he's not technically.
Hey, put your hands behind your back, all right? Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, that's Yep, he's running.
I'm good with the taser deployment only because he's by himself and running. He does need to start giving a direction of travel since he's now running from the immediate scene.
Yes.
He did ask for the channel. I don't know if he's asking for units code or whatever. It would have been a good idea. But like you can imagine, let's just say, I don't know, but let's just say this is westbound, right? Cam, westbound from the gas station, was this like a CVS or
KFC?
KFC. I'm running towards the KFC, black male, yellow jacket, you know, I got him at the exit point or something like that, right?
Very visible.
Very lush one.
That was a miss.
One, yeah. I don't think it was
it's a yard sale. He just lost some cuffs. I just heard him.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why you gotta test your gear, man.
Gotta run in your gear.
Wipe the lens on his body cam too.
This is a long way, bro.
I haven't heard radio traffic yet.
Not at all.
That is also not effective.
No, it's way too far.
Just holster it. It's done now.
Eat the cartridge.
Yeah.
Get it. That charger's alright.
No radio traffic.
Good cardio. +1 for the cardio. Honestly.
Yeah. Backstop.
HEB.
Backstop's at HEB parking lot.
What?
Okay. So the
I need to see a lot more.
The only and the problem is nothing was said over the radio, right? That hey, I'm running, I'm whatever. I didn't hear drop the knife. I didn't hear if he has a produced weapon and is running towards an HEB, maybe. But I have to I'm gonna be articulating that I'm preventing victimization of because he's going let's say he's an armed dude going into an HEB. Let's have hostages, all that stuff. So let's have the shooting out here before we get into the HEB rather than not. But if he hadn't produced a weapon yet, that's bad. Also from a backstop standpoint, this is
awful,
very suboptimal. Yeah, this is a offhanded shot after running for probably 3 blocks or more.
To be fair, he's got a staccato. He'll be fine. He's got it.
Allegedly.
Would you quit running?
Shots fired.
There it is. There it is.
Did you even hit him, bro?
Yeah, there's blood on the ground, dude.
That's okay.
So,
I better see a knife on the ground.
Where are we? No, it's not out loud.
HEB parking lot. He's got to say something. Yeah.
We're gonna be in the parking lot, big HEB.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, so he's got a knife in his hand.
Okay,
that's
knife.
right.
Yeah, you can see the giant.
Especially car door open right there. Yeah, screw it.
That's a knife. Okay.
Yeah, GG's.
Bro, they best have released this shit.
I'm betting you money this part got cut out.
That's what I'm about to say. I've seen CDs burn for way less. So I don't like. That's a pretty far shot. You're right at around 20 yards here. Is it doable? 100%. He's got a red dot. He's got way nicer than a Glock, right? That he's running here.
After that sprint.
After the sprint makes it rough. I have a really cool video. I'll share it to our Discord. I had to do kettlebell swings up to 190 beats per minute, which is just
oh my gosh,
gassing yourself, right? And so I got my heart rate all the way up, and I had to take shots at 20 yards, and I was at that rate, right? He kept me. By the end of it, I was doing 2 kettlebell swings between shots.
Yeah.
And I had to do it in a compressed time frame. So I was only given. I had to make I think 2-second shots from the holster. And it's doable. I mean, I was doing A to C zone hits for the most part, right? I have a cool video. I'll drop it in the link here in a second. But it's harder than it looks without a lot of training. I'm not a great comparison to a usual officer now that I'm out, because I do work in the gun industry and I get paid to shoot guns. I'm not the average officer does not get near the same amount of gun range time that I get. I get paid to do it. He did at least stop and plant his feet.
Took a mounted position.
Yeah.
The person in their car nah, it's not for me.
So was a knife. So I feel better about it. And notice, and this was before we knew there was a knife, right? Yeah. I would have liked to hear it, but he's probably just sucking wind and just saw it and addressed it.
Yeah, he's no.
But we had a unanimous hey, if he's armed, let's stop him before he gets into the HEB. I think it's a perfectly kosher use of force. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him +20. I think making the run, even though he's totally super gassed.
A shot. Yeah.
I don't think he threw any, or it would have made it in the report here. Like it would have. Oh, let's see. If they gave us anything here.
Let's see here.
So somebody called in because he was following people.
You struck him twice.
Wow.
How many shots did he take?
2.
Was it 2?
Was it just 2?
I think I only heard 2. Yeah.
Let's hear it. We'll see.
We'll see if you're a good grand jury.
1, 2. Oh, 3.
Ah, 3.
He threw one. He threw one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he got somebody in the HEB parking lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
2 of 3.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss. He just hit the wrong person.
Yeah. 2 of 3 is not horrible, but when your backstops in HEB parking lot, like.
Those people got lawyers too. This ain't Walmart.
He's also pretty well covered because he did try to use the taser. That was max range for the taser, though. Like there was no way that was
beyond max range.
I'm a little salty that the cop that was like right behind him, I also never heard. Because if he would have yelled at him like, "Hey, I'm right behind you. I'm in a car."
Where you at?
Hit him with a car if he's got knives, right? Like that's a lot less dangerous for the public than it is, than trying to crack a shot off at 20 yards after sprinting, right?
Very directed weapon vehicles.
It is indeed. That is a backstop approved weapon right there. I'm trying to see if he hit anybody else.
He did not survive.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else hit him.
It was justified too.
No indictment was issued.
No indictment.
Anyways, +20. We are down to -30 for PD.
All right.
We're
getting better.
We were at 102.
Anybody else look PD here again too?
Oh, it's gonna go bad already.
Hold on.
That's title.
Police cruiser. All right.
Hold on.
All right.
We gotta start juicing these numbers somehow. Maybe they have like a nice mustache or something, and we give them a +1.
Yeah. This is good.
Oh damn, Farmington Police. Yeah, this is gonna be our people. Ooh.
That's GG's.
Yep.
In the snow. Oh.
He's driving a Ford. Give him +5.
He pulled the key. Well, he pulled the keys.
I'll give him +5 for that hurdle. Love it.
Does he drop his keys? Yeah, his keys are in his left hand. Put them in your pocket, bro.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, he wasn't the one that got his stuff stolen.
Maybe that's a county car. Maybe that's a county car.
No, a cop car! Freeze!
Oh, no.
Oh,
that's
dude.
Police.
You can't step in front of it, brother.
That's a police car.
Haven't said a word in an hour.
Yeah, it says that's a police car up there.
It's up to gloat. Oh, he's gonna slip on the ice.
I got lethal.
You both got lethal.
Everybody got lethal.
Oh, did he just roundabout it? Bro, he finessed the shit. He just literally ran around the building and jacked the car. What an animal.
First of all, he's got a cop car.
All right, suspect gets points.
I'm gonna get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Who's this lady? What the?
I'll be honest. He probably gets smoked right there. If that's got weapons in it.
Yeah.
Right? Like if there's a long gun in that thing, he probably gets smoked right then and there. Now this one,
well, especially because he stepped left into it at first and then was like,
this one's also a little sussy because nobody else shot.
Well, honestly, I'm glad that no one else shot because they know that they're not online.
Yeah.
At least they have that.
Yeah. The only downsides, bro. Like again,
school bus right there. Hey, bro, you know what?
Bro.
Honestly, you could articulate.
He said, "Oh, you can articulate."
School bus full of kids. So come on.
Yeah. Just because you didn't see them.
It's a hate
the short bus, dude. No, not the short bus.
I think he's covered. To be honest,
he's good.
I think he's fine.
Not possibly his hand.
We're gonna get a POV of getting shot. This is awesome.
Get him north patrol.
Oh no, that's not the one.
No, this is the one that was in front.
This isn't the one. I wish.
Security
Also having to deal with the
car.
ice too.
What a Chad.
Said, all right, there we go.
Mine now.
That lady's trying to stop him. It's so big.
Who's that lady?
I don't know.
Bystander looks like.
Yeah, he's fine actually. Yeah, he looks good.
He's shuffling.
He shuffled. He did a little shuffle.
Was this the stolen car?
I want POV of getting shot. That's got to be crazy.
So there was a car accident beforehand?
He's
It was
probably
a carjacking or something.
It's probably DWI.
So I saw carjacking in here somewhere.
F4.
Oh yeah.
Yep, BAC. Go down to the very bottom. BAC, baby. They mentioned BAC. He's got to be DWI. There it is. Let's go. Let's go.
102.
102. That's not bad.
So stole or
He's
got in
just
an accident.
waltzing
It's
up.
like a DWI here.
He said, "I'm going into my house."
But
I'm
what
not
if these?
dealing with
What if
this.
these? This is the stolen car.
Let's go. Getting shot.
Oh, that lady
POV.
was just walking.
Clear the channel. Don't say anything. Get him north patrol.
Clear the channel. Don't say anything.
Why didn't he follow him? This old timer just got killed. That's hilarious. I'm gonna give suspects +5. They're at 1. Positively.
Oh, he had to tase it out.
Oh, this is a crazy POV. Ooh, he moved away.
Yeah,
He
but
shuffled away.
but this POV really puts him in a sussy.
Oh, boy.
Immediately.
Oh, we cleared it. It's
Wow.
not too bad.
He drove this car better than his regular car.
Yeah.
Oh, he
No,
wrecked.
you
this.
gotta let off
Silver
the
zero.
throttle. Okay, you gotta let the throttle a little bit.
This is gonna be a bad car accident.
57. Headed northbound.
Everyone there just dodged an actual bullet.
Yes.
Like,
High speed.
And he can hear everything too. Oof.
Lights and sirens.
Get off.
Go code 3.
Get out of the car, motherfucker.
oh no! Oh, thank God it's not head on.
Jeez. There's gonna be
Please
black
don't be
guys
head
here
on.
somewhere.
Oh, he's gonna hit this one.
Oh!
Wow.
My gosh.
If you don't believe in God,
You gotta give him points.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna give him another.
You have to give him points
I'm
for
gonna
that
give
one.
him
Give-
10. I'm gonna give him 10.
Give
That should've
Jesus
been-
points. Give Jesus points on that one for like.
Yeah.
So Jesus is currently at 1,000,000,001 points for one dying for our sins, and then the
that one
1
was
point is for being
one was
really,
big.
really
This
clutch for
dude
those
said,
people.
Jesus died for my sins, so I better get to sinning.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, he's going too
Oh, that
fast.
turn.
Oh, that's a red light.
Red
Oh,
light,
that's a
red
red
light.
light. Oh, that's a red light. 18-wheeler. Oh man.
Damn, dude.
We should hit the trail.
Okay, so I'm gonna give the suspect another point here. He's
That
kind of
was
crushing
good
it now.
driving.
He's at suspects are at +12 right now. They're kind of
Yeah,
crushing.
Easy's right. .102 and threaded that. Like actually insane. This dude's blitzed and still driving
so-
so,
we
a
had
lot of people.
Copter footage of this.
So just to total it real quick, I'm gonna -15 for municipal, right? So we're gonna
Yeah,
go
this is
back to
rough.
-45. We were at -30.
Hey, Whiskey, what were you saying about you could just low jack this thing? Oh, the fire!
Jesus is getting another point. Jesus, dude. Oh, this is stressing me out. No, don't. Just slow down. Just slow down.
It's a stop. It's a stop.
Shout out.
He's kind of crushing right now.
Really?
He's way ahead of me right now.
I tell you what, though, if I was in the passenger seat and this was a rookie, I'd be like, fucking terminate this shit. We're done.
Yeah.
Like, you're done.
Yeah.
No, I'm skipping ads for people right now.
Oh, daddy-o.
Oh.
First one does not have any lights on.
Why turn the lights off?
Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
It's a wrap, it's a wrap, it's a wrap.
No.
How?
Okay, hold on. We're at 1.3 for Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give this guy another 10. We're at plus 22 for suspects.
You know, I just read the title. It's not looking good.
He's about to earn his freedom.
Bro, I think his 5 stars are going away now.
Yeah.
They're blinking right now.
He just jumped out and hit in a bush.
That's too fast. That's too fast. That's too fast.
Pushing it.
That's too fast. No. You're too fast. You're too fast.
Losing control.
Is this an Explorer?
Yep.
I need to buy one of these. Holy shit.
I have one. It's awesome.
It's too fast.
People talk shit, but look at this.
Oh my god. Slow down. Please. Please.
Just left the
Slow
throttle.
down. Easy. Easy. Easy.
Easy,
Oh, he's
easy.
fucked. He's fucked.
Oh, there it is. Oh, this is gonna be, oh damn.
Oh, what?
He recovered that.
How?
We're at plus 30 for the suspect.
Can
so far.
confirm. Explorers can handle them.
I'm gonna go to Explorers.
Yeah.
We're gonna give this
emergency
Explorer.
driving course or something. God,
We're gonna give the Explorer 50 points right off the get.
This guy's been taking the late apex.
It is crushing.
Need some caution tape down here as well.
This guy can actually say he drives better drunk.
Oh
Up
no!
until
Oh,
this
he
point.
was doing so good.
He was doing so good.
Dude, imagine you're checking out. Like,
That almost seemed on purpose.
He was doing so good.
Like he's like, maybe if I just hide in this diner.
yeah, they won't see me if I'm in a diner. They can't find me. Let me hide an entire vehicle.
Diner?
But my heart rate went up.
Bro, shout out to
look
Ford.
at the little, what's it?
I gotta
I'm
be
gonna
like
go buy some Ford stock after that.
That's incredible. Oh, you wanted to see what?
Control Shift T.
Body was hurt when he got
Control Shift T right now. Thank you.
There you go.
What'd you want?
Just
What
to see if
happened?
there's somebody hurt when he crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. That was it.
No, in the little summary.
Like in the diner.
In the summary.
In the summary.
Um.
Rounds penetrated. Drove.
Oh, hit him in the middle finger.
Huge.
Both legs.
He did that.
No, doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. So I guess they're okay.
He did all
Angels
of that
everywhere.
driving with 2 bullet holes in him.
2 bullet holes.
Damn.
0.102 BAC. Cocaine.
So maybe he wouldn't have
oxycodone, and
crashed if he had-
PCP. This dude was lit. Oh my gosh. That is insane.
My
So
boy.
NASCAR, take note.
Yeah, my boy. Free my
Load your
boy.
drivers up.
Free my boy.
Like
He's just driving.
Where's our free my boy? Hang on. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Didn't do nothing.
Drop the.
Bro,
drop the
Lewis Hamilton for a minute.
Tell you, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness.
We know the cocktail to make her better drivers.
No
Oh,
kidding.
this one sucked.
Jesus.
If they're Aussie, does that count as county? I feel like that just counts as county.
Let's see. Aussies.
Yes, we got Dan. Dan, tell us.
Dan.
We're in the. Come on.
What does
we're
this
in the
count
limits.
as?
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, it's his constables. It's a constables.
That's his
Constables.
deputies.
GG's. GG's.
Okay. I'm off the crack. I'm off the.
You're
hot
off the
seat.
crack.
Jeez. We're currently at negative 45 for PD, so.
This better be heinous.
My boy's got a tablet. You got a tac or
A-tac?
what? We both thought the same thing. I was like, yo.
He's watching Subway Surfers.
You watch Subway Surfers? You play it.
You watch it, you know, like
Michael
they put the one video at the
Schumacher.
top and the Subway Surfers at the bottom for your ADHD brain to be distracted.
General, mental phase, general phase. First year, yeah. So week
This
9.
is QLD.
FTO trained.
They have FTOs too. Huge. I'm getting chills already, dude. I don't like this.
This is kind of sussy.
Pretty good. Just get her to do everything. As you see, there's a arrest warrant for this fella.
Oh. And there's 3 people?
They're walking very calmly.
Yeah, it looks like 3.
And we're already on the ground.
Josh just
What
skipped
happened?
everything.
I didn't
Did
hit
we
anything.
cut?
You didn't hit? You didn't skip?
No, it cut.
That cut.
That's dumb.
I'm guessing it cut them getting shot at, which I'm okay
The
with.
Aussies cut out the best part. Unreal.
Hello, hello.
Are they unarmed?
That's a great question. Oof.
Why are they going after him unarmed if they are? Or
Especially for a warrant.
I wonder if this guy. Jesus, dude. This guy killed 2 of them.
Hello.
Oh no.
Hey buddy, what's the we got?
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead.
No.
She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking.
Okay, they are on.
He's trying to walk around me.
She shot him?
Oh no, she shot at him.
So they're
There's
armed.
2 of them. They've got Matthew's gun now. Okay.
Hell, mate, hang in there. What about the other 2? You got eyes on Keely and Matt?
Matt's not moving. Rachel's not moving now.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
And Keely I haven't seen.
So anytime I had to walk into brush, there was a long gun coming with me. And this is the big reason why is engagement distances are going to be a lot further. In an urban environment, it tends to be very, very, very condensed. In an area like this, like especially, I'd be curious to see how they didn't know that these guys might potentially be armed and what the call text for their arrest. I'm just going to look at this real quick. And we'll keep watching this. Oh, good. They didn't get out of it, at least. Fucking Aussies took care of business afterwards, but I'm trying to figure out.
In response to a missing... What? This is... Oh, this is a separate thing, I guess.
Yeah, but like what? Why did they show up? Like what?
I don't even know what the pretext is. Yeah,
that's kind of what I mean. Is like if you're showing up to do a warrant service, like you're gonna assume some level of force is gonna get used, so you'll come with overwhelming force.
Yeah,
that's just weird to me.
3. It was a 3-to-2 ratio.
Yeah, but if these guys only have handguns and they're getting engaged by a rifle, like that's a tall order. The only other issue I have is when you're going to go do a warrant service like that. I mean, unless they're assuming these guys are just like homeless or something, you're gonna approach covertly until you can have eyes on. It's kind of the big reason why we stage, even for domestic, right? So like, let's say, let's look at the call for the motel situation, right? Lady's getting beat up, gets drugged into a motel, right? I'm still going to approach that. I'm going to stage so that I can make sure I have officers with me before approaching, unless I have some exigency not to, right? Like it's in progress, and I know it's in progress. But you want to approach things. You want to see the suspect before the suspect sees you for this very reason.
Yep.
This is a shit situation.
Yeah.
Dan says it was a welfare check.
Mate, you got to look after yourself,
that's
buddy.
way worse.
All right, stay behind that tree. That's the only thing you got between him and her. And between you and him.
Yeah.
I also am not a fan. Mind you, he probably can't hide at this point in time. I'm okay with him giving comms to give him updates. I'm not a fan of it being out loud because they might be able to hear those comms. So why I'm always a very big advocate for earpieces. If you're going to have radio traffic, let it be your radio traffic and not the suspects. This would run into situations where I do like a traffic stop and I'd realize I'm now dealing with a lot more dangerous of a situation than just that, right? And the
radio secure.
Yeah, I'd sit there and be like, hey, go ahead and clear the channel and send me 2 units code. Like really quickly, you know, that they would know. I'd even just say clear the air and they would know, oh, Josh is in trouble. Like, let's go.
Let's
go
head
step
that way.
it up to Josh, right? But like, I don't want for me to say that and then say, hey, your backup's 15 minutes out over the air because dispatch might fuck you like that.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you get like a smart dispatcher that would say like, hey, are you 1012? Like, as in like, is there anybody around you that can hear your traffic that they don't want you to? But rather than that, wear an earpiece. That's a huge tactical advantage so that you can know what's going on the radio and they can't.
Yeah, long rifle and Dylan's Matthew's pistol.
They got long rifles. Such a disadvantage.
He's in a shit situation. That's a shit sandwich.
Chat's saying there's also 3 gunmen as opposed to just 1.
Shit.
Mate, have you got any more trees behind you?
Nah, not a lot. He's coming over. Should I run?
I'm like a mother,
yeah, maybe.
Well, he's got his gun.
Crazy, dude.
Do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Hey, can you, like, obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
No.
Try and do that?
I can try.
No, dude. Just sit tight if you can't.
Was he having a hand hold his radio?
That's his phone.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I tell you what, those trees aren't terrible.
No. Serpentine, brother.
Yeah, that's the bet right there. The brush.
Get some cover or concealment.
They're coming. They're shooting.
Nice.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, fudge. God dang it, dude.
Fuck the car, dude.
You got a Toyota Tacoma?
You good?
Oh, damn, not good.
Who's saying you're good to it?
They made shot.
I thought that was the radio that asked him if he was good.
I think they fucking drilled him here.
Yeah, probably got tagged.
Well, there's multiple in the windshield. Look, the one on the right over the hand piece.
Why are they by themselves?
Bro,
well, so Dan was saying they were doing a welfare check and they didn't realize it was Forest Service until they ran the guy.
Jeez, dude.
While they were walking up.
2 brothers and a wife. Jeez. I tell you what, he saved himself there though. Like he was like, I'm not gonna win this gunfight. Like I'm gonna level with myself and be like, I got a handgun against 3 armed people. Like, and my other 2 officers are already smoked, right? Like, fuck that, get out of there, dude. That guy fucking barely made it out of that shit.
Sucks.
Shout out to Australia taking care of business after that. So I'm assuming, I think they also said that they ended up taking the other officers' weapons too. So like, you're going to deal with a very well-armed suspect at that point in time. This is really also, and I'll say this, like law enforcement, and I think I've said this a couple streams now in a row, but like we're not the subject matter experts at this. This is really where the military kind of, because this is not it. This is stopped being a welfare check. This stopped being about enforcing the law, and this is just you trying to survive a deadly force encounter, right?
Yeah.
This is really where I think that I was really lucky to have, like my rifle instructor was a Marine. This guy had been deployed, seen combat, everything that I was learning was in the context of, hey, if you're utilizing this, it's a bad day at the office, right? Like you stopped being a cop the second you had to now use this in the way that it was intended to be utilized, right? And so in this instance, I think it's the unfortunate reality is the best type of police officer probably does suck at this because they're good at de-escalation, they're good at doing investigations. They're patient. They're willing to take the time to do the job the right way. They don't get emotional, whatever. The type of people that tend to survive these types of things, and then also like the people who would do well in this type of environment, are again likely some infantry guys somewhere, and they make terrible cops oftentimes, unfortunately. And so like there's a lot of people that'll sit there and they'll talk about or criticize them and say, hey, well, they should have had better guns or they should have had better whatever. And I'm like, I don't know very many police officers who have been in this situation. There are some, and there's some that have, again, like this guy, hopefully, that lives to tell a tale on it. But like, there should be some overlap, but I think there's too much. You'll see instances like this, and everyone will jump on, well, cops need to now go be SEAL Team 6, and it's just not a feasible thing to ask from your average patrol officer when most of their time's going to be doing stuff like this. On a welfare check, I realized that that's the way they approached it, and the reason they did, right? They're just approaching it like, hey, I'm going to go say hi to somebody and be like, yo, dog, you good? And had no idea they were armed and had homicidal intent, right? You don't get to pick that. That's just the shittiest thing about being a cop, is that could have easily been anybody that's ever wore a uniform that's had to do a welfare check. Because you approach them, you're like, hey, I'm just making sure these homeless people are okay. Yeah, God bless them. That fucking sucks.
Hello? Because of the firearm shots? I don't know. I had to drive away a bit.
Yeah, that's an unwinnable situation.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, they ended up taking care of business. So
drone strike.
Probably wish that'd have been rad. Let's see.
Or do like that blade missile.
Oh my God, yes, the one that kind of comes out.
Yes,
that's the way to do it. Yeah. That's what I talk about, an expensive solution to like. Jeez. I'm just trying to see.
Just do like the Dallas PD did with their ID robot,
up, right? I don't know. Just be careful with stuff like that. I guess if you're going to be in law enforcement, just understand that. Like, I realize, and I'm lucky for this. I had a very good conversation with Keith one time about this. That like, it's not that I'm some sort of badass, and that's why like I survived law enforcement. I think I was lucky enough to have suspects that were not willing to put me in a deadly force situation. Right. It was a few times where I know like tactics saved me, because like I happened to get the drop on somebody before they got the drop on me, and I was like, dude, if you're gonna corral it, you'll lose before the second you reach, right? Like I got lucky on some of those because I identified that this was a deadly force situation early, but even then I had a chance to identify it. In this instance, walking into a tree line with likely a prepared suspect, a ton of times approaching structures, we looked at them and we're like, I sure hope this commercial alarm's legit. You know, like this bunch of blind windows and where you're showing up. Same thing with like domestics, especially third-party domestics, where you were showing up to an apartment complex that you knew was completely gang affiliated and hated you and had like certified people that were murderers and shot at police. And you're like, somebody better be hit here. I swear if I show up and it's all bullshit, you know, it happened, dude. You were one call away from it being a bad one. And you have, again, the Dallas 5 was a great example of that, where dudes just minding their own business thinking it's a parade detail, and they're now under fire with a trained gunman. Like it's a hard situation to get into. And that's really where I don't think there is a good solution. This is be thankful for the people that are willing to put themselves in harm's way to provide you a service. And this is the other reason why I'm really not an advocate for introducing social workers into this environment, only because there's ignorance out there, right? 9 times out of 10 would a social worker suffice 100%. But in the instance, in these completely unknown calls where you decide to run into a homicidal person, a cop stands a chance, right? Where a social worker is just simply a body out there now. Like they're nothing. There was cops that didn't stand a chance, and they were armed and trained and equipped and whatever. Yeah, I just don't buy. I understand the sentiment that people have when wanting to introduce it. It's just they haven't spent as much time as we collectively had in ignorance, right? Or surrounded by what I call ignorance. But God bless them. That's really fucking horrible that happened to them. But that's the nature of policing. Yeah. Whoever sent this in the chat loses 50 points.
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and we'll end it here. We will be having Thursday stream completely uninterrupted.
Glad we always ended on a happy note, you know?
Yeah, for real.
I didn't know what it was. I was like watching. I was like, okay, let's go.
You're like, let's diss some Australian. They're like, well, shit.
Yeah, we gotta vet the title of these things.
Yeah, now I'm a piece of shit.
This is not the Vigilantes. They mixed Thursday stream with Tuesday stream stuff.
Yeah. No kidding. So either way, I want to thank everybody that hang out with us. There's a bunch of people that were here. Go ahead and drop a like on this if you were interested. Whiskey, do you have anything going on? Do you care?
Trying to drop a video probably Friday or Saturday. That's about it.
About what?
Yeah.
It's about the MPU-5. It's a radio.
MPU-5. Fancy. Hey, I have, if you're doing radio stuff, I have a contact with the Grid Base guys. I actually know the
huge.
Yeah, so if you, I'll off comms here. I'll get off of the live and I'll talk to you about it. But anyways, go check out 68 ATE Whiskey. He's got some cool stuff. He was born out of our Ready or Not days, so he is now a fledgling entrepreneur.
Yeah, we take full credit for all of his subscribers and popularity.
It was us in the propaganda video, so we'll take full credit
between the two.
And then I want to thank Keith, as always, for being our fearless adult. He was on good behavior today. I still feel like you're biasing these videos to make these cops look really bad because we really shit the bed.
I was talking to Mom this week, and I was telling her, I said, I don't even know what's in the Tuesday show. I have no idea. I haven't watched a single thing in this.
So I do keep an actual Lord live scorecard here. The Lord himself, Jesus Almighty, my Lord and Savior, is at 1 billion and 3 on the points for today.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Producer Juan is at +5, which is pretty good.
Woo. I think I was at +13 at one point, so I lost it.
You lost some points. The suspects were at +30, so they did pretty good today. The news was at a -15. Deputies ended at a solid +28. Municipal, after a lot of the max depth we got to was -102, but we did recover a bit at the end. We were at -45. The State Department, or I guess Staties, were at +10, and then the Ford Explorer ended with a +50 for the stream.
Baller.
So that was I'll go ahead and update our Discord with the scorecard for today's stream. We'll be doing this every single stream for stuff. Go check out our Thursday stream. We'll be live doing.
We need to just figure out how to do that on the screen.
Oh, that'd be kind of rad.
Be a way. I know OBS has features for it.
So
yeah.
I'll find out how to do the integration, and then we'll make that happen. And then
I'll make a spot on the PNG for it.
Yeah, if you guys would like, go ahead and like I said, subscribe. We do this stuff every single week. We should have some more Officers Reacts hopefully coming out soon. Whiskey's got something dropping on Friday, and then I will hang out with everybody else.
It's a dookie
in the after party. And then I'll see the rest of you guys on Thursday. So until next time, thank you for riding 4-man with us today. Peace.
See you, everybody.
Goodbye.
Skip ads. I actually left like the auto ad thing on, and I had to like stop it all the time.
Oh yeah, you have to